Hey everyone, how are y'all? Hey Libra Moon, how are you tonight? Mr. Rosebud, how are you? All right, y'all make sure that your chat is on live chat and hit the thumbs up on your way in, please. Pokey Dots, you doing okay tonight? Michelle, how are you? Aaron, how are you? And thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Hey Too Fast, how are you? Gina, how are you? Are all of y'all ready for Christmas? Michelle, I'm tired, but other than that, I feel fine. I'm still super tired. Labor Moon, I ain't ready for it either. Honestly, I'll be glad when the holidays are over with. All right, emails pinned to the top of the chat if anyone needs to get in touch with me or send something to me. Also, as a reminder, hey Betty Joe, how are you? Um, Anybody who is a member on the channel and would like to join us in our Facebook group or Discord, the link for Discord is on the members only post on my community page. If you want to join the Facebook group, you would have to send me an email so I can send you the link. Carol, how are you? Aaron. Aaron, don't feel bad though. I was in town today and oh my God, they had something going on in downtown for Christmas and there was like people walking, there was traffic, people from out of town who don't know how to drive down here. It was horrible. Will B, how are you? Hey Kelly P, how are you? Vapor, how are you? Vapor, I'm good, just tired. All right, I'm gonna open up the panel here in a few minutes. Anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. I do have a couple of different things that I want to go over. One main thing, though, about Jeremy Best, the, the guy who murdered his pregnant wife and his 2-month-old little boy. Aaron, you're okay with pecan pie? I'm so sick of looking at pecan jaw. Aaron, no, I should be, but no, I don't. Hey, Thistle, how are you? Jenna, thank you so much for joining us and coming and hanging out with us in chat. Oh, Lord, Kelly P. I hate shopping, y'all. Hate it. I'd much rather sit in the comfort of my home and online shop than have to go out. around these crowds of people. And everybody is just, everybody's getting sick. Like my daughter sent me a text today and said that uh, we're going to have to do Christmas with her a few days late because she's like bad sick. Just everybody is just getting this crap that's going around and it's horrible. I think they said Louisiana. I think it's Louisiana and South Carolina, I believe, are like the two number one states right now with flu cases. A lot easier to hit buttons to drive into a shopping tornado. Will be, you are absolutely right. Tech Death, how are you? You know, I just got stuff falling off my desk and everything else. Good Lord. Hey Bianca, how are you? Sweet Melissa, how are you? Betty Jo, I'm so glad she's doing better. I teach school for weeks. Half kids are always out. Influenza AB. Yeah, Jenna, it's bad here. Really bad. Like everywhere you go, it's somebody's sick. The dollar store here, like right up the road from my house, they had to end up closing early tonight. Usually they've been closing 11 during the holidays, but they had to close tonight at 8 because there's out of all the workers they have, only two are not sick, and two employees can't run a store for 14 hours a day while the rest of the employees are out. So they had to end up closing it down at like 8 o'clock tonight. Thistle, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you and your family as well. Gigi, is it cold out there where you're at? It is like 70 degrees here. Cats meow, how are you? Y'all, it is so hot. On Christmas Eve, okay, in the middle of winter here in Louisiana, I have my air conditioner going. It is that hot here. Princess Megan, how are you? Lieberman, have y'all got a lot of snow up there where you're at? Aaron, I think the whole South is warm right now. Hey Frank, how are you? Princess Megan, I'm sorry, honey. I hope you feel better soon. That would be perfectly okay. Oh, Kelly P, I'm happy that it's warm. I just wish the sun would come out. Like it's been cloudy, and I'm just like I need sunlight. Okay, so Wilby says, "Let us be mindful of those not present this holiday season, and be thankful for those that are. I am thankful for this community and everyone in it." Wilby, I have to agree with you on that. We have an awesome community here. People that come in the chat and hang out with us are just like the coolest people ever. Yeah, Aaron, we had the ice the same year y'all got it real bad. Hopefully, we don't get ice and snow this year in January. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the panel. Anybody wants to come up, you are more than welcome to. Like I said, I am going to go over a document that was put out on Jeremy Best, well, for Jeremy Best's case, that I'm kind of happy about, honestly. I see families in classrooms over and over. Granddaughter is on her third go around the flu bee. She's like, oh no, that's what's so bad is when the kids get it. Hey musical, how are you? The Black Widow channel, how are you tonight? Hey Wilby, how are you?
Hold on, I'm muting my. I'm good
Okay.
now. I was telling in Vapor's chat earlier. I talked to Tia on Messenger today, and she's got COVID
Oh wow.
of all things. And
Yeah, if it's not that mess, then it's this flu that's going around that everybody's getting.
I'm trying to get this. I don't know, bunny nose cold up her hacking, whatever it is.
Hey musical. Hey Pepper, how are you? Yeah, just everybody who is in here tonight, y'all, that is sick, I will be praying for you, or anybody that's in your family that is sick, know that we'll be praying for you to get better soon. Because this, like, it's bad enough to have the sickness and the flu that's going around and the Rona and all this and that, but to have it at Christmas time, that can potentially keep you from spending the Christmas holidays with your family. It's just, it doubly sucks. Kelly, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just tired.
Me too. Lord. Okay, so I was up till someone kept me awake, and few people kept me awake until 4:30 my time. Not gonna mention any names, but I got up at
Wasn't
9,
me.
8, went shopping, didn't come home until what time is it now? Until about 5:30. I I hate shopping. I
I do
really do.
too. I
I used to
hate it.
love it. I used to have that Christmas spirit, but yeah, negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
Al.
hate shopping. Big L, how are you?
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug.
You're not doing good?
I just hate Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just over it. Honestly, I'm ready for the holidays
It's
to,
too
to be
much.
over with.
I'm ready for the year to be over, period.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Hey G, how are
so
you?
done with it.
Yeah, I mean this year, y'all, just like I said, everybody's sick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's hard. You got older people who look forward to this time of year because that some old people, like, this is the only time they get to see their family, and if their family's sick, they're spending Christmas by themselves. You know what I mean? And it just sucks.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to go out anywhere because I didn't want to catch anything. It's
Mhm.
like, and I'm a person that when I'm nervous or stressed, I tend to touch my face a lot or, like
Mhm.
that. And I had to stop myself so many times.
Yeah. Like I said,
I was,
we went to town today, and I was at Walmart whenever I was in Discord earlier, and I was sitting in the truck and just going through town. For whatever reason, they had the fireworks downtown tonight, and they start at 7. But literally, there was people walking around going to where the fireworks was going to happen at 1 o'clock today. All over downtown, you have people
Yeah.
from
Well,
out of town who don't know where they're going, don't know how to drive,
yeah.
and it was just, y'all, it was horrible. And I was just kept thinking, like, people walking around with their kids and not holding their hands, and I just kept thinking, please
Yeah.
God, don't let a kid
Touching
run out in front
everything
of
in
you.
the store, and then other people touching it, and then going to the register and touching things. And,
Yes, it was just, I was just worried about a kid running out in the middle of traffic because, like I
oh
said,
yeah,
they wasn't, like, holding their kids' hands and all that, and
yeah,
traffic's backed up. They had some streets blocked off for the fireworks tonight, and when you do that, then you got to go different ways, and it's
yeah.
just,
They do that in their town on the 4th, and you have to know the back
horrible,
ways to
y'all.
get home
Yes, you got to
quick.
go
I
all the
almost
way
tossed a
around.
couple kids into traffic today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't that bad, was it?
Oh yeah, it was that bad. Yeah, I have an audio system in my back room for bands and stuff.
Uh-huh.
and it's all chained off. Like you can tell you're not supposed to be anywhere near it.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, you you got that right, Wilby.
I know where this is going.
I
So
come around
they
the corner and there's a 16 channel mixer with 3 kids on it, and their parents are laughing and joking while their kids just literally unplug
Yeah.
every fucking
And
wire.
hitting on buttons on a very expensive piece of technology.
Couldn't believe it. I looked right at the mom and I said, "Do you realize it's going to cost me $600 to fix what your kids are doing?" She's like, "Well, then it shouldn't be there."
it's
I would have had to.
I'm
I'd
like,
have
"What?
been like,
Those big
it's
yellow chains and the do not enter signs and the stay off the stage,
Is
please."
there anything you don't understand about that?
Yeah, I had to leave actually.
yeah.
Yeah, because when
I
you're
would
in
have been
business,
like, this is my business. I can have my stuff where I want. You should be watching your kid and not letting them run all over
Oh,
someone
these are the
else's
type of
property.
parents that go to a bar in the middle of the day and drink an $80 tab while their kids do whatever they want while they do
And
it.
don't tell me they drive home with their kids in the car
Oh,
after that.
absolutely.
but they're
God.
careful. They drive they're
Oh,
really
I've been
slow drunk
trust me,
driving.
I'm the type of guy that I've been known to when I've gone up to and said, "Okay, who's driving?" and they get shitty with me. I'm the one that called. There's no question about who called. It was me.
Yeah.
I called because
I
you got
have
in the car with your kids.
I have zero respect for anybody who gets in the car and drives after they. I don't care if they've had one shot, one beer, whatever. I have zero respect for anybody who gets behind the wheel after they've had anything to drink like that.
I've tossed them out of my bar for leaving their kids in the car.
Oh, I
Oh
would have called the
hell,
cops. I would have called the cops.
Oh, and I did.
See. It wouldn't do me any good to have a business where I have to deal with customers on a
The,
daily.
the bar business is
It's,
hard. I'm here to tell you,
Convenience store business can be very challenging.
if you have any kind
I,
of sense of decency, the bar business is extremely hard.
Well,
I
you are
just
dealing with a lot of trunks.
Well, I'm
yeah
trying to get it sold as fast as I can because I just can't. I don't have it in me most days.
yeah.
I can't
That's
turn it. I can't turn it off. I
yeah. It's
just can't do it.
the Black Widow channel. Thank you so much for becoming a member and welcome to our family. Yeah, it's just I can't. I worked customer service before. Let me tell you, like for the most part, you have customers that would call and were awesome. Your computer's slow. You just say, give me a second. The computer's lagging. It'll catch up. Oh, okay, no problem. But then you got some of them that want to be pure asses and think that you should just snap your finger and it would work. Like I just couldn't do it. I got too big of a mouth.
me too.
That's why I couldn't own a business where I had to deal with customers. I wouldn't have no business.
Oh man, some of these customers that we deal with, I work in a small business where we deal with small service, with fast food restaurants. We deal with their drive-through systems and all that stuff, their registers. So what they usually do, they'll wait when something's wrong. They'll wait a week right before a holiday weekend and call and say such and such isn't working, and you're looking at the clock, you're looking at the day, emergency service call, okay, and they wait until the very last second. It pisses me off to no end, but we charge them out the wazoo.
Oh my god! And they were just put. One day I was at work, watched a couple walk out of the bar with an infant, put the infant in a trunk, and drove off. I called the cops, followed them until the cops got to us.
I
What
can't.
the fuck?
I would have, yo, I
In
would
the
have beat
trunk?
in the
Nothing
trunk.
amazes me anymore.
No, in the truck. He said truck, not trunk.
No, he said trunk.
Did
Trunk.
he?
Yeah, trunk. I put the infant in the trunk
Oh shit!
and drove off. I
What?
called the cops and followed them until
Oh
the
my
cops got to
god!
us.
Oh my
He said no.
god! That's a
I mean,
special kind of fucked up there, man. Holy shit! I don't
Oh
think I
my
could have
god.
let him leave the parking lot.
I
I
would
don't.
have I would have beat their ass on the side of the road. Oh,
Humanity, we're so doomed.
The infant was in a
We
car
are.
seat. Thank God it was at least in a car seat, but still in a trunk, y'all. Oh my God, I just can't with people who drive drunk. I can't.
Which is it, Vapor?
The
trunk.
law should arrest them and put them in the trunk to take them to the police station.
I think he meant no trunk, not truck.
Yeah. Truck, yeah. He meant trunk. I read it as truck.
Yeah.
My brain thought trunk was so stupid that it said,
Yeah,
"No, Al,
that
that
can't
says
be
truck."
right.
That's like me that's like me reading the word chicken one night and said kitchen. Like I literally saw it as kitchen and it was really the word chicken. And Michelle, I don't know. That is very irresponsible people who just don't give a shit about their kids. That's what that is.
They don't need to be parents.
No, they don't. They
They
really
need
don't.
to be eliminated from the gene pool.
I listened to a 13-year-old girl tell her parents that if they didn't stop bothering her, she was going to ruin Christmas for the whole family.
Oh my Lord.
She was like backed in the corner on her phone, doing something, and wouldn't let her mom see her phone.
That's
Oh.
when
If
they
you
would
don't leave me
have grabbed her
alone, I
phone and
swear
took a
to God.
hammer and busted it in 1,000 pieces.
Mom, Dad would have taken
yeah.
that thing and sent it right through the wood chipper.
Yeah.
Give her a blanket and a pillow and say, "You're welcome to sleep on the porch, but figure out how you're going to do this. You seem to have it all figured out."
My kids knew never to speak to me like that.
Especially in public. My God. My mom didn't care where she was. She'd take your shoe off and beat you with it.
Public, home. I didn't give a shit. My kids wouldn't.
My mom only had to give me that look. When she gave me that look, I knew to shut the up and behave.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
I only took that look.
My dad had that look. Like,
it's a Southern thing.
Yeah,
I knew I was safe in public with my dad. In public,
Well,
I was
I
good.
always knew that. I had no doubt.
Okay, I hear
Whoa,
wind
somebody's
blowing.
got a wind blowing.
That's JC. Hey, JC.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we don't say
Yeah, but you got wind or something coming through in the background. And
yeah, I
really
do. I'll jump down. I just wanted to tell you guys I just got pulled over, and I got a warning.
Oh, shit.
Congrats on the warning.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God.
Was he good looking?
Yeah.
I flirted with him.
Chris, yes, I'm doing good, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
gosh. At least you didn't get a ticket.
This car is too. No, this car is too smooth sailing. I looked like I was on the interstate earlier. I looked down and I was going 94 on the interstate.
Oh.
He should have pulled you over. You need to slow down.
Yeah.
They got a thing called cruise control. It's new technology. It just came out with. You hit a button. Generally, I would advise going about 5 miles over the speed limit. But with the holiday season, depending how busy it is, you might even just want to do the speed limit.
Okay, wait, JC, you're not like holding your phone up to your ear while you're driving, right?
That's Bluetooth noise that you're
hearing.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it sounds like we're in a tunnel, like with a wind machine.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys I just got pulled over. I'm about 15 miles from my cousin's house, but I will.
Yeah, slow down, please.
I'll come back up.
Okay, yeah, just let me know and I'll drop the link for you.
All right.
Okay, be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
Vapor, what did I do?
94 miles an hour? Are you serious?
I don't drive under 100 unless cops are around.
Lord have mercy. Hey, Glowbug.
I don't drive fast. I leave fast driving people.
Well, after hearing that, I promise I'll never click the link on Bluetooth.
My dad drove fast. He had over 150 tickets in his lifetime.
She must have had her window down when she first came up.
But it does. I don't think it matters. I think it's
just
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
It sounds okay for like having a conversation, but when you know, the background noise can be just too much.
Right.
I'm sure my car does it too.
I concur.
Yeah, she sounded a little robotic also there a few times.
Yeah.
Well, just pray she makes it to her cousin's
Yeah.
house safely.
Yeah, she
Yes.
slows down.
Yes.
Little sweet JC, I do not imagine her as a person who would be driving 94 miles an hour.
No.
Not our JC, right, Will
I
be?
mean, it just doesn't. It
That
doesn't like
doesn't
match.
seem like her.
Damn.
Ooh,
Just make
Vapor
it-
pulled out the whole. You know what you did.
I know what
Nope.
you did, Kelly.
What the? What did
Oh
I do?
boy.
I know what you did. I
Oh.
may have had a speeding ticket. I've never had a speeding ticket, y'all. Never. I actually have a
Can't say
perfect.
that.
I actually have a perfect driving record. I've
Yeah.
been pulled over once because I passed a car they claimed was on a double yellow line, but technically it wasn't double yellow when I started the pass. So I got out of that one. Then I got pulled over again because the state police called me, and I don't know where the hell the state police on this motorcycle came from, but he came out of nowhere and caught me without a seatbelt on, but I had a camo jacket on, and my seatbelts were tan. And I was like, no, sir, I had a seatbelt on. You just couldn't see it because my seatbelts are tan and I have a camo jacket on and it blended in and you couldn't see it. He literally looked at me, looked at my seatbelts, and he was like, well, I'm just going to let you know now you need to put your seatbelt on before you leave out of here and drive safely. It's like, okay.
I wish I could say I never had any tickets.
My dad, like I say, he used to do what they call collections, where he'd go to all the stores and collect for the gas bill. But he had over between 150 and 200 in his lifetime.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he was in a hurry. And the funniest thing ever is he and Mom went to Florida in the winters and for a month or two at a time sometimes. But they were going through some small town in South Carolina, like
Of course.
bump up nowhere. He gets pulled in the middle of the night. Guy writes him a ticket. He says, slow down, blah, blah, blah. My dad takes a ticket. No big deal. Coming back like 2.5, 3 weeks later, they're coming back through this small town in South Carolina. This is all the way to Florida and all the way back. And where do you think he gets pulled and by who? Same
The
cop,
same-
same town. He told my mom said, he said, Mr. Barry, you sure do like speed. He said, I really don't like giving out tickets, but he said, I'm just going to have to. He said he would drive about like JC would drive.
90 something.
Well, we're not used to a car because she's in a rental car.
Yeah,
And
he
that
used to drive
is
those
true.
Cadillacs that were about 40 foot long. And
Yeah, you get into a car that you're not used to driving,
yeah,
and you're going to be going faster than what you
yeah.
realize.
But when you're driving 94, you kind of realize no matter what you're driving that you're going a little fast. It's not that smooth.
Oh, I don't know. There's some pretty nice cars out there. I had an Audi one time as a rental that you couldn't tell when you were going on her.
Yeah, I've had them too, but
I went
Glow bug.
15 years driving a different car every day, and that's really when you drive rentals a lot, it's really hard.
Your Malibu speed's not you, Glow Bug. Okay.
It's all the car's fault, y'all.
Yep. It's just too fast.
Yeah, I had an
Honestly.
X5 Vapor. They're pretty smooth. BMWs are smooth too.
they'll get down the road.
I didn't peg Vapor as a BMW. I pegged him as a pickup truck guy.
Hey, GGB, how are you? This'll just said it's the heavy foot.
Hmm.
Oh, y'all got
Oh,
lead feet in here. Jeez. I couldn't ride with none of y'all. I'd be trying to tell y'all how to drive.
I'd be
My mom does that when she rides. I can't stand it. Drives me nuts.
Y'all, Troll hates driving with me as a passenger.
It drives me nuts.
He hates it. Because he will, like, a red light turns green before he can even take his foot off the gas. I'm like, the light is green, let's go. Or it could be a mile up the road and somebody's got brake lights on. I'm like, you see those brake lights, right? Like, I'm a very nervous passenger, and he hates it.
Yes. Yeah, I would hate to drive with my ex because he was too tired to drive because like we were gone for something, right? And he was too tired to drive or too drunk. And he's like, I'm going to sleep. Fine. So then the next thing I know is he's trying to tell me to drive. I'm like, either you shut up or you let me drive, or you come and drive. It drove me crazy.
Yeah,
Literally.
I'm very bad about telling people how to drive. That's why I would much rather drive.
And
Because
pardon the pun.
It's more of a control thing for me.
Yes. Well,
I used to love driving with my mama. She'd get up my truck. It took a ladder to get her into my truck, and
oh no,
she'd roll around in that thing like Queen Bee.
how cute.
Had a train horns in there. She hit them horns. Hit that
Oh
horn.
my God, Pepper.
Get her the speeding ticket by blaming it on the song on the radio. Don't stop believing, and I was singing
Yeah.
in my best.
Don't stop.
Okay, Truth Finder.
Sally Mae.
Okay, wait. Let me see if I'm missing something here.
Yeah, Pepper, the I can't drive 55 thing didn't get me out of a ticket
Pepper.
once I tried it.
Okay, I hear.
Pepper.
Yeah, I hear echo.
On mine, for me, or
I don't know where it's coming from, but I could hear it
Wow.
when I was talking, and then when Big Al was talking.
I haven't heard any.
Echo.
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 Nope, it's gone now.
We are quite the smartasses.
It could have been a one-off echo.
What echo?
All right, Sally Mae, I just seen what you had posted in there. I didn't see it to begin with. Let's see. I wouldn't do that now, though, Scarlett, because you have some cop out there with a God conflict. Yes, there's a lot of cocky ones out there. That is true.
A lot of cocky cops.
Yes. That will just be for no reason been asked to.
You shouldn't have a badge.
Hey, May.
They're not out there to protect and serve. They're out there to aggravate and harass.
Yeah, just be
in our small
and ask the
town,
people for no reason.
they will ask anybody if they pull somebody over. I don't care if she's 72 years old. Looks like she just left Sunday school. They'll ask them if they can search the car.
Yeah.
And they've asked me that 100 times. I said, "Hey, bud, you got a search warrant? You can search anything you want. You ain't got a search warrant of probable cause. You ain't searching me, my car, nothing. Well, you got anything in it?" I said, "You're not listening." I said, "Do you have a search warrant?" I said, "No." I said, "You're not searching my car." I said, "If you want to call a judge and see if you can get one, I'll sit here and wait." But they'll literally, I've seen.
Yeah, I wouldn't let them search mine either.
Honestly, and you never know, but people that should not be on the side of the road having their car searched.
Well, hey Dan, how are you?
To me, it's just ridiculous.
For the most part around here, most of the cops, like in the little community where we live at and the ones that patrol through here, for the most part, they're pretty cool.
Ours are pretty good. County sheriffs are anyway.
Yeah, you get into town and you got some asses that are on the police department.
Jurisdictions, they don't have enough cops, so they have to really get aggressive to, get a group to hire and train or whatever. And they push the envelope with the testing, the psychological testing, that eliminate a lot of people from being cops because they just know that they won't be good cops. And that's why we've got a lot of people that probably should not be carrying guns and badges.
Well, you'd be comfortable to know we'll be in Chicago. They're going to start letting migrants be police officers.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, they made a law.
What state?
Chicago, Illinois.
How the fuck is that constitutional?
I don't know.
Answer that to me.
It's really not.
And I'm sorry, I don't like dropping F-bombs on
It's
here.
not. It's not, Wilby. It's not.
I
It
mean,
should piss you off.
but just what I said. I mean, their jurisdictions are so desperate.
That's what it is. It's out of desperation, and I think, in my opinion, they want to make sure they equally piss everyone off, and they're really pissing off a lot of inner city folks where they're dropping these people off, and they're stretching what little resources they have, and they're not getting the help that they were once getting now because there's
They don't get the
80,000 new
response
people
when
that got their hand out. Now I guess the new thing is they're knocking on doors in New York begging for food and money.
I talked to my oldest yesterday in L.A. They just bought a house in Avalinda, I think. It's right outside of L.A. And he says the homeless problem out there is really bad.
Oh, it's out of control. It has
And the
been for
house they
years.
bought, I want to tell you something. The house they bought, if I were to go find a house similar to that around here, it would be old enough I'd probably have to totally remodel it. And I could probably buy it and remodel it from top to bottom and have less than $150,000 in it.
Mhm.
Maybe close to 200.
Oh, they spent $1 million, didn't they?
They spent $949,000
Mhm.
on this cracker box.
And I bet their neighbor's house is 8 feet away.
You could piss off your porch and hit theirs, but you could come close.
Mhm.
But I mean, they're happy. Don't get me wrong.
For some people, that works.
I couldn't live that close to my neighbors.
His wife just inherited, and her brother just inherited an estate from their aunt, who worked in the costume business in Hollywood forever and ever, of about $4 million. And they literally had to struggle and get creative to find a house they could buy.
Yeah.
He's a medical doctor and he's a professor.
Yeah, I've got a friend who lives in Orange County, and he spent like 1.6 on his house. And I walked to the door, and I was like, "You spent 1.6 on this?"
This house I could buy all day long and redo around here, and might have less than $100,000 in some houses if I could add one. I mean,
the thing is, though, in LA, like around the Hollywood Hills area, what is it, Mulholland Drive?
Anywhere within 100 miles.
Anywhere within 25 miles.
You're not going to get any acreage at all.
Oh no, there is no acreage.
Like your driveway
is the start of somebody else's yard.
Right, and your driveway is your front yard.
But when I saw
I couldn't live like that.
I thought I could do that all day long right around here.
Well, they're going to get a lot cheaper here real soon.
Why?
That's for sure. The bottom's falling out of real estate.
2024 is going to be the biggest economic correction in the history.
So what do you think is going to happen? Everybody's going to sell, or
their stock market is at 19 times annual earnings. That is ridiculous. The companies are not worth that.
Well, now out in California, they have. Hey, Rogue, how are you? They have a new thing. I was watching. It's called Selling Sunset. It's with the Oppenheimer group.
I saw that. Yeah.
And they have a new thing, the new tax thing that's coming up, and it's completely changing how people can buy property or sell their property because of this new tax thing that's coming up out there.
Yeah. The market is way overpriced. I mean, these companies are not
do you know
worth
what
their stock selling for.
What is it, Kelly?
Do you know what it is, Scarlett? What they're talking about?
I forgot how they explained it.
Is it?
But it has to do with real estate and buying and selling.
More convoluted California laws.
Well,
that definitely are not for the consumer.
I have 2 properties here in California.
Oh, well, they're not. They don't make laws for the consumers in California. Like George Carlin said, it's a big club and you're not in it.
It's a cluster.
But I think we're going to have the biggest economic market correction we've ever had.
Well, what do you think is going to happen? Is what I'm asking.
I think the bottom's going to drop out of the stock market. And when I say the bottom, I don't mean the bottom. I mean the low bottom.
It's going to be close to the Great Depression.
And when that happens, money's going to get tight. Nobody's going to be making any money. Companies are going to be contracting instead of expanding. Jobs are going to be lost. Banks are on a teeter and nothing. They don't even have. They've got more liabilities than they have assets because they've been giving away money like they can print it. And the government can no longer just keep bailing everything out. You can't print money, and the more they do that, the more they destroy everything we've got saved.
All right, y'all, real quick, let me go over this new court document that came out in Jeremy Best's case, just so I can get it off of my screen.
So can you? I heard you say something about earlier, and I didn't hear everything.
Hey, Avery.
Hey, Avers.
Mark and Betty, how are you? Okay, well, y'all remember I was telling y'all a while back that he has Lori Vallow's attorney, Archibald. Well, his attorney had said something to the judge about him needing to have a competency evaluation done, and the judge agreed to that, and he put all of the court proceedings on hold until that evaluation was done. Well, he had the evaluation done, and the court document has now came out, and this is what it says. Let me get it pulled up here where everybody can see it real quick. Can y'all see that okay? It's literally just one paragraph. It's not. All right, so it's an order reinstating the case after 18-211 commitment, and it says the magistrate court having entered its order committing the defendant to the custody of the director of the Department of Health and Welfare, Department of Corrections, for care and treatment pursuant to the IC 18-211 and 18-212, and received a report on the care and treatment of the defendant indicating that the defendant is now fit to proceed, and the court shall now reinstate proceedings herein. He was found competent to continue with his court proceedings and whenever his trial gets started. That's a good thing. So there's no saying, okay, like what they did with Lori, and Lori stuck in the hospital for, was it 9 or 10 months, saying she wasn't competent to stand trial and all this and that. He can't do that. He is competent to go through with his court proceedings and his trial. Hey, Linda G, how are you? So hopefully, once all this gets started, they will get all of their evidence. This will go to trial. They will seek the death penalty. There will be a conviction, and he'll get to meet the firing squad for what he did to his pregnant wife and his 10-month-old baby.
I just don't understand. And I guess I'm glad I don't, because if I did understand, then I'd be messed up too. But
I don't
get it.
I'm like you, Kelly. I don't understand it. I have a story. How are you? Hey, Mike. How are you? Dreamcatcher, how are you tonight? Okay. I've completely missed the conversation about Avery snoring. But I thought that was awesome news when it comes to Callie. Hey, DJ, how are you? And DJ, I hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas as well. But I for the sake of Callie, his wife, and their unborn baby, and then baby Zeke, I hope they seek the DP on him.
Mm-hmm. Damn straight.
I really do.
I think that anybody that unalives a child under the age of 18 should get the DP. Anyone that does a mass unaliving and to get it as well.
Yep. But there are some states that don't have it. Hey, HT, how are you? There are some states that don't have it, but if they don't have it, it should be automatic life without parole.
I call it the LWAP. It sounds like you're whopping someone upside of the head.
An LWAP?
It's called LWAP.
Well, we know that Idaho has the DP. They cannot use his competency in this trial because it's been said that he is fit. So they need to hurry up and gather their evidence in the death of Callie, the unborn baby, and baby Zeke. and they need to take it to trial. And there needs to be a conviction. And I still wonder if that whole little naked scenario in the store earlier that day was just a stunt because he already had in mind what he was going to do later on that afternoon.
Yeah,
And
I hate
he,
we have to waste resources on these people. Give
right.
them a trial and put them in jail. I mean,
But
Well, we
at
have to.
least, at least he did go get the evaluation done. And so they've got their report back on it, and they can move on with the proceedings instead of just sitting back and letting him sit in jail, feeding him, doing all this, and it be forever before he gets the evaluation done and his proceedings can then continue. So at least that is done.
Yeah.
Oh, HT, the new grandbaby, that sounds like fun.
Yes. Sally. Sally's picking on Avery.
Avery, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you? I hear you typing away.
it's
Oh no,
me.
that's not me.
I'm sorry, it's me.
Oh, you're
Oh,
good.
I was waiting because I thought she was typing, so I was just waiting politely.
Hey, Avery.
Hi. I was wanting to talk about Jeremy Best, but I do need to clear my name. And Scarlett, I'm gonna need your help because this is just about become a true crime story because this is border.
Wait, I have missed the whole thing. So how is this almost a true crime story?
Because it's borderline criminal to say that a woman snores when she doesn't.
But how do you know that you wasn't if you were
We
asleep?
have it on record, and we
Oh.
have receipts.
Hey, Sama, how are you? See, they start showing
Scarlet,
receipts.
What
Scarlet,
say you, Avery, about these receipts that we'll be claiming?
Scarlet.
There are receipts, from what I understand.
My very best friends who I trust and hang out with every night did not boot me when I fell asleep. And not only did they get me as they are lying and saying I was snoring, but how about they talk to me and let me talk back to them in my sleep?
So you weren't snoring, but you were talking in your sleep.
I believe I believe that part because I do
Okay,
talk in my
wait,
sleep.
hold on. Will be who has the receipts on this?
I
It's
plead
criminal,
the
I'm
fifth.
telling you.
I plead the fifth.
I wasn't
Okay,
there.
I
I missed it.
I know who has them.
Oh,
I will get
I
them.
plot
know, I knew
twist.
that. I'm just.
I know when Wilby pleads the fifth, I know exactly where it happened at.
Plot twist. Plot twist.
I will get the receipts.
I feel so violated.
How violated are you going to be with the receipts? Say you're full of shit and you snore. Oh,
And
this
you
is
talk
going to
in
be
your
good.
sleep.
Hey, Avery. We yelled at you trying to get you to wake up.
I hear the secrets that you keep.
Wait, Aaron said it took a
When you're
C5
talking in your
explosion
sleep.
to wake you up, Avery.
No, no. You know what they did? Okay, I'm never going to live down this C5 crap.
Hey, don't feel bad. I completely went along with you, thinking I was like, I know that's not right. I kept going with it, and it wasn't registering in my brain that night that it's not C5, it's C4. So I'm
That's
just
funny.
as guilty as you are. Hey, Kenny, how are you? I'm literally just as guilty as you are on the C5 thing.
I'm just never going to live that down. No.
I knew
But,
it wasn't right, but damn it, Avery, it's all your fault.
Well, I
know.
will officially stop in the Christmas spirit, and I will pardon you from
Really?
myself giving you a hard time.
You're so sweet.
Wait,
Now I
Thank
can't
you.
say anything about the rest of these fucking heathens, but I will leave you alone on it.
Wait,
Yay!
wait, hold on. I have not got to hear the evidence yet, so she cannot be pardoned.
I believe it. I don't think they're lying. But she gets a pardon from me. I'll never bring it up again. I promise. Merry Christmas.
Until I hear the evidence.
I'll still stay out of it. No
Yeah.
more I told you so's. No more. I won't even give you a hard time at all.
Well, I guess I'll take it.
Avery. I love you, Avery.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, now if they would have said I farted, I would have believed that wholeheartedly. But I don't know about the snoring
Girls
thing.
don't fart, they poop.
Shit. I don't know what women you've been around, but
Oh my God, Avery.
This one's going south really fast.
they
Yeah, I'm trying to
fluff.
participate.
They
but-
I
fluff
mean,
the
when
litter.
Will B fell asleep on my panel, I just muted it.
Listen,
Oh,
I
they
did. I
do.
admitted that. I fell asleep.
Yeah,
I heard myself snoring, but to my defense,
It was
literally
a long
nobody
night.
on the channel during the stream spoke for literally 30 minutes.
That is true.
We,
And he
we
fell
all
asleep,
sat
and I
there
was
in
just like,
a hypnotic state watching Nick the Hat drive around the same damn circle on roads over and over and over and over and
Conte.
over.
You see, at least you muted him. You didn't
yeah, I
message
did.
him.
I heard him
But
snoring.
how long
And I
of a
muted him.
time has it
Control.
been since anyone spoke that night?
Oh, it was probably a while.
I think that's the night I fell asleep and woke up with the lollipop stuck in my hair. It went so long.
Yeah, I mean, I fell asleep. I heard myself snoring. I caught my head like bobbing down, ready to hit the desk. But I think if you go back and if you look at the streams during that time, and we ought to do that sometime and do the hours.
Ooh, that
we
was
were
a
up and
lot of
streaming
hours.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We were walking
It
around
was like we
sleep
were going to
deprived.
miss the magic moment when they grabbed him.
I
There's
know.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Like we
nothing
literally.
worse than waking up as you hit the floor and you're in front of your computer and you don't know if you were sleeping or what the hell just
I've done
happened,
it
but
out.
I'm on the floor.
I haven't done that, but I've done the head hit the
Oh, I have.
desk like.
I mean, y'all, I was very upset that we missed it because we all put in all those hours. Everybody that came in and hung out with us and everything, and then
I didn't miss it.
We were exhausted.
Yeah, I had to end it that night. I couldn't keep going any longer, and then literally I wake up the next day and they caught the Hobbit, and I'm just like, what the hell? I missed it.
I knew it was going to happen at the most opportune time.
See, I had a lot of sugar intake, so.
But
I don't
see,
know
like
what I
that
had,
night
but I didn't have
though,
enough sleep.
that night though, it was the same thing. You know, Nick was going to where they were saying on the scanner and all this and that, so it was like the same thing that he was doing every other night.
The same little loop, like it seemed like to me 14
So I
times.
just thought it was going to end up being the same thing as it always was. I didn't think they were going to catch him that night. I'll be damned if I didn't wake up the next day and he's called.
But we had the perimeter.
And he went so easy too. After all that, he did not
little
even.
pussy.
He didn't put up a fight.
I'd have put up a fight.
Yeah, when dogs are on you and guns pointed at you, it's time to say I give up.
But apparently, though, before he walked out of the police station or detective's office or wherever it was that they took him, before they took him to the prison, he did tell him that if he had the chance to do it again, he would.
Sure he would. He's got nothing to lose.
At least he's honest. Somewhat.
Right.
But so Jeremy Best, I cannot. I was in shock today when you posted that he was found competent. So now I'm wondering, did he like you were saying, did he just set that up to try to set the stage to make himself look crazy? Was he on a substance? Or did maybe somebody bring him his medication to the jail and he's been taking medication and he's stabilized? Like, I don't know what to think.
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out, though. Pepper, it was Danilo Cavalcante, the little hobbit dude that had escaped from prison or jail. We were watching when they were chasing him or whatever.
The guy who can crawl vertically.
Yeah, he kind of like crab walked up the wall. He said if he
My
had a chance to
kids,
do it again, he would.
my kids would used to do that all the damn time and get freaking handprints and feet prints on the damn hallway. I
Oh yeah,
would
it's
get
easy to do. When
so.
you're a kid, it's easy to do in the hallway.
Well,
Hmm.
but yeah, Avery, I wonder if he had already planned it out that he was going to do that night to uh, his wife and the baby, and he used that whole naked in the store thing.
Yeah, I meant to look him up to see if he had any uh prior DVs, and I forgot all about it. But I'll actually do
Which
that
guy are we
tonight.
talking about?
Okay.
I'm lost.
She's talking about Jeremy Best because
What did he do?
that morning. Okay, so earlier in the morning on the day that he murdered his pregnant wife, he was at a store and he was in the store naked, and they had
Okay.
to call the police
Yeah,
on
yeah,
him.
okay, I got you.
And then so he went that later on that night. He murdered his pregnant wife, took their 10-month-old
Yeah.
baby, and then the baby they find him deceased as well. Well, they did that whole competency evaluation on him, and it came back that he is fit to proceed with his.
Is this the guy that slept out in a sleeping bag naked? Like,
Yes, yeah,
okay, now your question makes sense, Avery. I didn't put the
yeah.
case in my mind. I couldn't bring it to my mind first. Yeah, that is kind of a. I'm not sure you could fake being that crazy.
If he's trying to be crazy, he should have been like eating roadkill when they
I
rolled
mean,
up or
that's
something.
kind of going in the store naked and sleeping out. Uh, he's pretty committed to it if he is faking it.
That's pretty normal way of life for some whack jobs.
And I think the whole thing on camera, run like very fidgety and stuff like that. Well, after he was already in jail, I think it was like his first court appearance. I think that was all for a show.
Yeah, you want to be crazy. Let's see you. It's hunkered down in a ditch naked, eating a maggot-infested raccoon. Then you're
Oh,
crazy.
that's fucking crazy.
He
Then
That's
you're
too.
crazy.
oh, stop,
I
stop. You're killing me, Al.
Hey, you want to be crazy? That's crazy. Walk around naked? That's not crazy.
Don't make me throw up.
depends on who.
Not really.
What?
Think about it. A lot of people
Okay,
did it for a long, 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 long time ago.
that is subjective. That depends on what the guy looks like. If the guy is decent, okay, but if he's no, thank you.
Wait,
Respect
decent
the crime,
in
man.
eating roadkill? Wait, I'm confused.
She's talking
No,
about
Negative.
walking around naked.
Oh,
She's being a perv and wants to see naked dudes, and she doesn't
Her
care if they're
boyfriend
crazy.
cheated on her, and now she's thinking about naked
okay.
men.
Sally Mae, how are you? I
hey
saw your
Sally Mae.
comment whenever you first
Hey.
came in. Are you doing okay tonight?
Well, I had a meltdown earlier, but I'm doing better now.
Oh,
I saw a doe out my window. There's like I have big windows in this room, and out back there's a stand of trees, and looks like there's maybe a creek bed, maybe dry right now. I don't know.
Keep
And
uh-huh.
there
your
was
eyes
a
open.
doe
You'll
in
see a
there
buck
walking
next.
around, and somebody in one of the other rooms that my son-in-law talked to said that there's a whole bunch of them that come on over here in the back. So
Oh,
pretty
that is
cool to
cool.
see. Yeah.
There'll be a buck somewhere
Interesting.
behind them.
He's
Oh yeah,
next time he's gonna feed them corn, but we got to be careful because they won't like it.
yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're doing better now.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be moving to the other place next week, hopefully. So this particular place is pretty awful,
Yeah,
And my daughter expected, that it wouldn't be that great, but it's even worse than that. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's not her fault. She was just trying to get me in sooner because if you do like a direct admit from the hospital, it's easier to get into places.
Hmm.
This is supposed to be a rehab facility, and I've received no rehab. And they say it's because my Medicaid hadn't kicked in yet. So
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here waiting. Like, it's ridiculous. These people.
Well,
Oh, and then tonight, they kept giving me like showing up with the wrong meds and
oh,
um,
that's not good.
at the wrong times. And finally, the guy admitted tonight that the software for their med dispensing is broken.
So they're just guessing.
Yeah, that's not good though.
No,
Given
this
bringing
place
wrong
has this
meds
place
It's
and
has
actually kind of criminal.
KK sent me reviews and they're pretty awful. So what she
uh,
said, the ones that are good are probably ones that you know are people that weren't even real, like people maybe that are in administration, and then the bad ones are like really bad. So
yeah. Well,
yeah,
hopefully you'll get moved to the other place
yeah,
soon.
it looks nice from the outside. And I think my daughter's gotten in there, and it was pretty nice. So
Yeah.
today we were ordering, or we were looking online. I'm gonna get a scooter, a chair that lifts me up and sets me back down,
Uh-huh.
like I had at home. I'm getting a walker, so
Well,
all
I
that
mean
stuff
that
is.
would be good because you can.
Yeah.
Is it like a big place?
I don't. It looks big from the outside, but
Well, that would be awesome. You can go outside and
that
get
stuff is
out of
so
the room. And,
expensive that it's. I don't want to have to just like sit. So
right.
if I want to get around, I can do it on that, and they don't have to worry about me falling or
You
whatever.
get that little buggy, you'll be racing around there breaking the speed limit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I'll
That would
race
be
the old
awesome.
men. I'll race all the old men over there.
Oh Lord, y'all.
Use that walker though. If you get a walker, you get on that thing and you stay on it as long as you can before you
Yeah, I know. I'm
go
not
to that
gonna.
buggy. I mean, I'm just
Right.
telling you, you want to keep your legs
How,
I
on
gotta
dick
keep
as long as you
walking.
can.
That's for sure because
Yeah, because once you
exercise is
stop,
exercise is the most important thing for people that have Parkinson's.
Exactly.
right. Yeah, my
And
father-in-law.
I haven't been doing that when I've been in here like I thought. And I really don't like going out of the room because I don't want to end up getting sick. I was just sick in the
Oh
hospital.
God,
So,
yeah. This crap that's going around, y'all, is
oh
horrible.
my goodness.
Sally Mae,
I was so sick.
once these viruses go away, do they have like a recreation room where the patients can sit together, like um not a recreation room, but like a
Dining
common.
room.
Yeah, you need to, once all the viruses and stuff are gone, you need to find that room. Go find you a pickle.
Find me a pickle. Find me a pickle.
Dear
Well,
Yep.
what do
Lord.
they have? Do they have crisp pickles?
I heard they got
If
the.
they're there, probably not. They're probably
Okay,
uh,
Scarlett's gonna get mad at us, so we better stop.
yeah.
Well, I
Oh
just
my
heard they
God.
have the kind that you like. So
We're on the wrong show.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, on a serious note, like Avery said, though, if they have and I forgot what they're called. Is it like a day room or something like that?
yeah, that's the word.
They have like the TV in
Yeah.
there, and so like yeah, if you can go in there once all of the sickness is
hmm
done and just
hmm
like meet new people and
Yeah.
you
Oh
know
Get
yeah,
into
yeah.
a few good arguments every day at least. I mean, that keeps
Yeah.
the blood
Well,
flowing.
you know why I
we
was
don't
sick, right,
need
Scarlett?
what is it?
You knew why I was sick, right?
No, you never did tell me. But if you don't
Oh
want to
my
put it on
gosh.
here,
Oh boy, I just learned why she was sick the
Can I
other.
say?
I mean, if you want to put that information out, you're
Well,
more
it's
than
kind of
welcome to.
funny as hell actually now, but it wasn't at the time.
It's not funny.
So when I was at home, I was taking CBD gummies for anxiety and for it helps a little bit with tremors, right?
Uh-huh.
So what night was it? Sunday night, I believe. My daughter-in-law said, these gummies that she has are pure CBD, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was certain that they were. So I took one. She went to her room with the kids, and I went to mine. And all of a sudden, I'm laying there, and I'm like, "Holy hell, what is going on here?"
Yeah. All
I was
gummies are not made the same.
hallucinating. I was like feeling paranoid. Like finally, I thought I had been laying there for hours, and it had only been like an hour. And finally, I was able to call 911.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to the hospital, and I was sicker than a dog, throwing up and the other. And I was there for 3 days. That's how sick I was.
Oh
So
gosh.
who the hell knows what was in it?
Yeah.
Sounds like
Probably
you got a
about 5
THC
times the
gummy.
THC that you were used to getting.
Apparently
Yeah,
so.
you got a very high milligram THC gummy.
Yeah, it's high as hell.
Yeah, they're like I say, all THC gummies are not made alike.
No, the
Yeah,
problem with the
apparently.
regulations on those when they make gummies is when they put the actual THC in with the mixture. If it ends up sitting down in a corner and one of those gummies is like 1,000 milligrams
Yeah.
You're
and
right.
another one is like 5, I mean,
Yeah,
are
they
you the
treat it
lucky
like
recipient
they
of the
have.
1,000 milligram or are you the unlucky recipient? Well,
Right. Well,
obviously
I
you
think
were
I
the
got the
unlucky
1,000
one.
milligram, big y'all. I got the
Well,
1,000 milligram.
no, no,
That
no,
was
no. You
awesome.
get 1,000 milligrams of THC and you're gonna be curled up in a ball in the funny farm for a month. That's a
Well,
lot.
it took
A
about
thousand is
3 days.
a lot.
It took about 3 or 4 days for me not to be asked by my daughter, "Are you high?"
Thank God that you were able to call 911.
That's at least
Yes.
500.
Yeah.
That's at
At
least
first,
500.
at
Wow.
first, I couldn't even like move or think enough to
You were
actually
high as a
make the
kite.
call.
Yeah.
And first, I called my daughter, not even thinking about my daughter-in-law being next door, and I couldn't get a hold of my daughter, and so I managed to call 911. And I'm like, they're saying you need to go to the door, and I'm like, I can't find the damn door.
Oh Lord. I knew that you were in there. I just didn't know why. Um,
Yeah,
and then
That
I
sounds
see
so
yeah.
scary.
You slept
right.
I
easy
mean,
with it.
it was funny, but it's not funny, because I was so
Yeah.
sick.
I'm gonna agree with you. It's funny, but it
But
wasn't funny then.
I
Yeah.
do have some news about my son. So he finally sent me a message, and I asked him to call me.
Uh,
So we talked about a lot of different things, but I talked to him about, that we all miss him and love him, and we want him to be here with us and what have you. And he's still fighting, getting help. He's sicker than a dog because he's so
yeah.
sick. And so my daughter thinks that he's pretty close to being ready to go to treatment. So I hope to
Oh, that
God,
is awesome news.
yeah.
I'm glad that you
So
talked to him because
he's
I
got
know that.
some things to think about. He wanted pictures of the kids. He missed their birthday. He didn't even call them. And but you know, his the kids mom, my daughter-in-law put on Facebook a message to him. Your mom's sick and in the hospital. You need to call your family. So he
Mhm.
did. So that's good. But
Yeah.
just keep praying for him. His name is Robert.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I know last time me and you talked before you had even left to go on your trip out there with your daughter, uh,
Yeah,
you hadn't talked to him yet. Well, I'm
right.
glad
He
that
was
you finally got to talk to him though.
Yeah. He
Mhm.
Yeah,
was
me too.
sick and tired of
I mean,
eventually having to
his
chase.
last question was, "Mom, can you give me some money?" And I said, "No, son. We've all decided that you're getting a free ticket to treatment. We can't give you any money because we enabled him for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just a vicious cycle, basically. So,
Yeah.
Right. But like Will B just said though, when he eventually gets sick and tired of
When
it,
he gets sick and
he
tired of being sick and tired of having to get up and chase
right,
them
he'll
up every
he'll go.
exactly,
day, and
And like I told you
exactly.
before, when me and you were talking about it, I have complete faith that he will eventually see what he's missing out with as far as his kids and his family, and
Yeah,
he
I
will.
sent him a whole bunch of pictures, like a bunch.
And so, I mean,
I
that's a
laid them on.
start. He wants the
Yeah,
picture, so that's a start. And just keep praying
right,
for him that he will eventually see that what he's missing out with his babies and with his
right,
family, and you being
exactly.
sick, and and all that, and he will do what he needs to do to get better.
Right.
Sally,
Well,
how old is
I,
he?
I feel bad saying this, but I hope he wakes up to the fact that other family members are stepping up for his role, mainly my
he
son-in-law.
knows that.
Yeah.
And he's holding Jeremiah in a lot of pictures because he was the male figure there, and
Hmm.
Jeremiah and Jackie want that. So I'm thankful for my son-in-law, that he's stepping in and my daughter, and so
Right.
Callie,
yeah,
how old is your son?
he's 40.
How
40?
long has he been out on the
Right, and
streets?
he's been struggling with drugs and alcohol since his teens.
How long has he been out on the streets? Like,
Damn.
This time,
yeah,
um, this time probably maybe 3 or 4 months possibly.
I mean,
But
if
other
he goes
times,
to treatment, he's going to have to end up. Best thing for him is to end up in a sober living facility for a while, and
yeah, he's
it kind of
been
Yeah.
he's
it's a
been gone
long
other
process.
times.
But
Right, he's been to a lot of different treatments, but he just keeps going back, and this time he's using not just heroin, he's using fentanyl, which is even harder to get off of.
Right.
I've had a
And he
lot
had
of
been
friends go
using
through
it before, and
recovery.
I didn't realize it. What's that?
I've had a lot of friends go through recovery, and the ones that I've really seen make progress are the ones that completely alienate the people that were
Well,
around them
right.
while they were
Yep.
having
That's what we
problems.
they
wanted.
By
go to
That's why we
meetings
wanted him to
regularly.
come here.
yeah,
My
you almost
my
have to
daughter
move.
Yep. In order to stay
my
away
daughter
from them.
knows people that work in the treatment field because she used to be in it, so she can get him into a place, and she's already got the free ticket set up. So now, I guess all the cousins talked today. She's gonna use the credit that I have for the flight back and go and get some of my stuff. And while she's there,
Wait, is
the
she breaking up?
cousins show up and they're gonna
Yeah,
go
she
looking
is.
for.
Sally Mae, you're breaking up just a little bit.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can now.
But yeah, they have plans to go kidnap.
I
So
mean, if it
they
works,
all look
you
real
know,
good.
Doesn't work.
I
Doesn't work.
mean, but it's one of those things that they got to be ready to do it. You know what I
Well,
mean?
You
right,
can get
yeah,
him and grab him
And
and do an intervention, but after the
I know.
intervention, you can't make
They're
him do
just worried
whatever. If
about
he
him, just
wants to
like
walk
all
out
of
the
us
door and go
are.
right.
back where he came from, you need to let him.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing, though. If they were to get him out there where y'all are at and get him into treatment, and he starts doing the treatment and doing the programs, and he sees that his life is better without all of that mess and without those people in his life,
Yeah,
the bad ones out where he's at now.
he's got to want it worse than anybody.
Yeah,
They want it bad, but he's got to want it bad, worse than
you
they
know,
want it.
he could turn around from it, and
well, I hope so.
my
He's done
life
it
is
before.
better.
He went to a treatment program in downtown Portland
Hmm.
where they put people in these old hotels down there, and they run a treatment program where they have to go to meetings and uh, therapy and just work a program, and they have like a peer support person that they work with, and so he did really good with that one. And actually, he um, it was right after that he had met my grandchildren's mom, and they didn't know each other, so that was really interesting. He called me one day and said, "Mom, you're a grandma. Are you going to be a grandma?" And I'm like, "What? You don't even have a girlfriend." Apparently, that's not important these days.
Well,
But we
Hmm.
have we
Imagine
have
it
though,
two
helps,
huh?
but
we have two beautiful
just a
children
willing
out of that
participant.
relationship.
Well, hopefully though, he will he will come through and see the light and want it not just for his kids or his family, but for himself.
Yeah, exactly, for himself. I
And I
just
think
want him to
that's
be happy.
right. That is the number one person. Like I know there's kids and there's the baby's mom and you and sisters and stuff like that, but he's got to want it for himself first and then
Right.
work out
Yeah.
from there. And I have 100% faith that God's going to touch him and put that on him to want that, and he's going to work through it, and he's going to make it, and he's going to come out on the other side of it. And he's
Thank
going to
you. I
be celebrating
appreciate
like a
that.
few,
Yeah.
like a few people in our
If
chat
and
are
when he does,
celebrating, their years of sobriety. I completely believe that we'll get to hear about his story of sobriety many years from now.
Yeah, exactly. I hope so too.
I wanted to ask you guys, has anybody else noticed since Sally Mae's been in, well, not when she was in the hospital, but wherever, the what is it called? Assisted living. Has anybody noticed how her voice sounds stronger?
Really?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Now that you've
Hmm.
mentioned it, yeah, you don't
Interesting.
sound like you're struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because I know that my daughter and son-in-law are here to, help me and take care of me. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
because
felt
and I
bad
know.
tonight because I felt bad tonight because I had a meltdown about the whole medication situation. I wasn't directly yelling at my daughter on the phone, but I was actually yelling about the situation, and I felt bad. But she's
but
been
that's a
all over
dangerous
these
situation.
people.
Yeah,
What's
it
that?
is.
I mean, they come in and give you the wrong type of medication, and it can cause all kinds of
Oh yeah,
complications.
oh
And
yeah,
yeah, that's super dangerous.
it's not
right,
something you guess
exactly,
at. If your computer system's down,
exactly.
Like, you
you
should
need
have
telephone
that in.
system going.
Go get the patient's charts out and be checking everybody's charts for the medications that they need and the
Well,
times that they
right.
need. Hey,
That's
Mary.
something that we're going to be doing next week. Is we're going to be reporting the whole entire shebang.
Yeah, that
So,
is
Yeah.
that's
But you do sound a really good, Sally Mae.
yeah,
Your voice, you
I'm
sound
not, I'm not
strong. I don't hear it
scared all
shake.
the time anymore. Although last night was kind of bad. Overnight I didn't sleep at all, but otherwise, like I'm
Yeah,
not worried all the time that somebody's like gonna break in the house like I was
yeah,
wrong. So,
right. Yeah, and I don't mean struggling as in like I know that's not the right word to use, but it was just like your voice sounded very shaky.
yeah, yeah.
hmm
And I
And
don't
it,
hear
well,
it.
yeah, I don't hear it either.
actually, some of that is caused by the Parkinson's. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I have that shakiness in my voice, and sometimes I don't, and it's caused by
Yeah.
the tremors that I have.
Yeah,
I
I don't hear it now
well,
though.
Yeah.
yeah, no.
The first time
Sometimes you
she,
can't hear it.
the first time she came on Vapors the other day, I wasn't looking at the panel, and I was listening, and I kept thinking, who is that? Who is that? And then I went and looked, and I was like, dang, that's Sally Mae. She sounds totally different.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
good. I feel the love in my family, and this is
That's
what I
good.
was going to do anyway. It's just sooner than what we thought. I
What about your
have
brother
really
though? How
really
is he doing?
struggled since. What's that?
How is your brother doing?
He's good. He's good. I think he's going to be moving in with my other brother.
Okay.
Because I'm not, be able to go back. So,
Right.
when I got here and when I ended up in the hospital, I heard my daughter talking to the doctor there and saying that I have stage 3 Parkinson's, and me myself, I thought I was at stage 2,
Hmm.
and so that was a surprise to me. And so yeah, I had to be very frank with my son about that whole situation because people with Parkinson's, you never know how fast the illness will progress.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, and that's why it's so important for me to get started on the
Hmm.
physical therapy and the occupational therapy
Right.
Right.
because I was getting some of that at home. So I'm looking forward to getting back to it.
And less stress. It is really amazing what
Oh
stress
yeah,
can do to your body. I mean,
right.
stress can literally make you physically ill.
Yeah, I was physically ill because I was still. I mean, there was a lot of help, with taking care of my brother towards the end before I left, but um, I was still trying to do some of it too, and it was just really hard.
Yeah.
So, but thank you
Well,
guys for for listening to me and hearing me out. I
Oh, for
appreciate it.
sure. I'm just happy that you're doing okay. Because
Yeah,
I was
thank you.
telling Troll, like, you were in the hospital. It's like, wait, why is Sally Mae in the hospital? We need to know why. I was like, I don't know. She didn't tell me why. I'm not
I
going to
thought I
ask her if she
did.
was. No,
I thought
and
I
I didn't
did.
want to ask just because I didn't want to, like, pry in your business. And
It's
he was
okay.
like, well, wait a minute. We got to find out why Sally Mae's in the hospital. I was like, I'm
Right,
not going to
right,
ask her, you know.
right.
But I'm glad that you're doing better. I know that Troll will be happy to hear that you're doing better.
Well, thank
And
you.
just keep getting stronger. We'll keep praying for you and your son. And like I said, I have complete faith that everything's going to be okay with him as well.
Thank you.
You are
Thank
very
you. I
welcome.
appreciate it. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I agree with Avery. You sound a lot better.
Thank you.
Because I know that after that incident with, the people busting down your door and all that, I know there was like nights that you didn't even go to sleep.
Oh no, I mean most nights not. It's
And,
crazy.
you need sleep.
Yeah, not feeling safe in your own where you live,
Right,
That will
exactly.
wear you down.
that will drive you.
Well,
Yeah.
and then when you get a disability to where you know that you're not gonna be able to protect yourself,
Hmm.
it's not a good feeling.
Right.
So,
But at least now, though, you don't have to worry about that.
right,
You
exactly.
will be in a place your daughter and them are close. Uh,
Yeah,
you'll
this place is about 35 minutes from their house, and she's moving me over to a place that's about 15 minutes from their house.
so
It
they'll be
looks really
super
nice on the
close.
outside. I haven't seen the inside, but
Yeah. Well,
they're
they'll be
going over
super
there on
close.
Tuesday to measure the room and make sure my recliner will fit in there and all that. So,
Right.
Hey
yeah.
guys, we got I don't know how many my likes are always lagging behind, but let's hit the like button.
Yeah. It shows we got 82 people in here with 63 likes. Y'all,
Yeah,
everybody,
hit
go hit
those
the thumbs up
marks.
for Sally Mae. Like, we're super happy that she is doing better. So y'all go hit the thumbs up for her.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
absolutely.
I
You are
can't
very
see
welcome.
I'm on my phone, so I can't see the chat.
Yeah, and we'll be solving crimes before long, Sally.
Yeah, my daughter was laughing because I was telling her that last night when I was talking to the nurse about some of this stuff, she was on the phone with me and she heard everything. She said, I got his name, I wrote it down, I wrote stuff down. And I told my daughter that. My daughter's like, what? Because I said, we're true crimers. We investigate shit.
Exactly. Like, do we need to pull up and do a full investigation on this
That's
place?
right. That's right. Let's roll.
They better realize that that's precious cargo that is in their care, and they better do right.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Is
But
KK in the chat or
she was earlier. KK, are you still in here?
I don't think I could be wrong, but
I seen her
I don't
leave
know.
a comment.
Summer was doing something too, so I
yeah,
don't
Summer
know.
was
Yeah,
sending the
KK's in here.
money to Kara, which she just got done. She had some problems with some kind of Google BS, but
Uh-huh.
she
Okay,
just
so
texted me that she got that finished up just now. No, KK's here.
yeah, KK said yes, ma'am. I got his name for you, Sally.
Thank you, KK.
Sally Mae, what happened to you last night when we were doing karaoke and I was singing at the top of my lungs? You just disappeared.
I probably fell asleep. Or no, I didn't fall asleep. I was awake all night last night. I don't know what happened.
I thought my singing may have scared you.
No.
I'm
I remember hearing you guys talk about some video and then you were singing and I think maybe I was kind of half asleep. I might have been sitting over in the chair and nodding off because it was
Okay.
middle of the night and
And I was like, dang, my
stuff kept
singing.
waking me
Right.
up like from the live. So it was probably your singing, Avery.
They had me going too.
Was it
It
last night that you
was,
were recorded?
no. Last night was the singing.
so
Oh,
Wendy. Hey,
yeah,
Double Dog, how are
those
you?
jerks. They really talked to you while you were sleeping?
Yes.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
So wait, hold on. Let me get this straight.
Last night was
The
singing.
snoring
That must have been after I left.
and the singing are all on one.
No, different nights.
Shit.
Oh, okay.
The alleged snoring, ma'am.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
The
we
alleged-
get pretty crazy over there.
I miss all the good stuff, man.
Oh yeah, how about they're all like, let's do karaoke. Come on, we're all gonna do karaoke. Guess who's the only one who did karaoke?
Yeah,
You were the only one.
the Avery's.
Hit it, hook,
Everybody
line,
else
and
was
sinker.
sleeping, I guess.
I'm gonna have to hear the karaoke and the snoring. So
I don't think you want to hear it.
the person who has the receipts, and I know that you have them, and I know who it is. I need that.
Oh Lord,
I will
Scarlett
get
paid
it.
good.
she's already got a
Scarlett should
copy
give
of
a
the
good
card.
I'm gonna
IOU
need
promise
copies of that, ma'am, so I can make sure I authenticate it.
She's already got a copy of the card.
We want to make sure it's real, Avery. Just hush up. Let me take care of this. We want to make sure it's real, Miss Scarlett.
Oh,
my God.
it'll be real.
We're gonna have to call
Oh,
it experts on this one.
Vapor said, no, we did not say that, and you don't want to hear it. Is it that bad?
Oh my gosh.
What,
Think-
my snoring or my karaoke?
I don't know, but KK said lies. I was singing to Avery.
Did she? Was she singing?
She said she was. That's what she
Okay.
just put in chat.
Well, then I was just so loud I couldn't hear her.
Why does it feel like she's at the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A? Is it just me? Does she sound funky?
Who? Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
Do I
sound
sound-
really weird.
I do?
Who, Avery
Yeah, all
sounds
of a sudden,
funky?
it sounds like you go in.
No, you hear the quesadillas. It's not Avery.
Oh, Summer. Summer, I need it.
What are you doing, girl?
Summer's got the receipt, y'all.
Oh, Summer always has the receipt.
You might want to retain new counsel, Avery.
I
If I
know.
can save you from that one.
The receipt holder.
The same thing. My trusting, loving friends would record me.
Oh, we still love you. I just want to hear it. I want to hear the singing too. Oh, Kelly P said she was singing too.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. But for sure, I need to hear the snoring part.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, so KK said it was the best because not only was she loud, but there was a lag, so all of her words came out late, like an off-key echo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, see, that's just gonna make it better.
Supposed to be nice to your friends.
I just
I
want to
know. Last night when I started getting sleepy,
harass each other.
last night when I started getting sleepy, I was like holding my eyes open with my fingertips. I was not going to let it happen again.
Well, Avery Vapor said that this is the only chance you got to a plea deal.
What?
I don't know what type of plea bargain he's
What's
got
the
in mind,
offer?
but
What's the offer? I'm willing to bargain.
but I'm the investigator in this situation.
Only guilty people say that shit.
I need to hear all evidence before I agree to a plea deal.
Okay,
Oh,
you know what? I'm standing silent.
Okay, well then I can enter a plea of not guilty as of right now, but I'm still going to need to hear the evidence.
You have a gavel.
Who's the judge?
There's my gavel. I just don't want to do it very loud under my mic.
You can't be the investigator and the judge.
I'm Scarlett. I can be whatever I want to be. Scarlett is multi-talented. I can do multiple things at one time.
She's going to be the prosecutor, the defense, the jury, the investigator, and the judge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm screwed.
She'd make a good judge. She's scared that
Summer will vouch for me. I don't miss a thing.
No, you do not.
So, see, even
Summer doesn't miss a thing. Speaking of somebody who doesn't miss a thing, Summer, nothing gets by that girl. Nothing.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Summer's
Don't
got
let
the
me and her
receipts.
and
All fear.
Carol
What bar
Frog
video,
get in
Vapor?
a video together.
Wait,
No, there's no bar video.
oh wait, Avery, you better not upset your daughter, or I will get the bar video.
Oh my God.
Oh,
She's being really quiet.
Yeah.
Because this is so wrong. And Vapor scared the living daylights out of me last night because
They tried. They screamed as loud as they could when you were
there's a
asleep. Literally, just
no
screamed. You did not move.
there's a picture on my Facebook page of me up there at the bar singing karaoke, and I got the microphone up there. And anyhow, they're taking advantage of me again because they know there's a video out there. Now look, I was filling my alcohol, and this was years ago, and I thought I could sing Whitney Houston. I did not know it was being recorded, in my defense. I was filling my alcohol. I'm going to emphasize that.
and you tried to sing Whitney Houston.
Okay.
I'll let that one
actually
slide.
let you have another try, and you can do it totally sober.
Yeah, I'll let that one slide because that one has nothing to do with this incident. I just need the snoring and the karaoke from Vapor's Live. That's all I need.
Scarlett, me, drunk and trying to sing Whitney Houston. Like when I found out that was on their Facebook page, I tried to bribe the owner with money to get him to take that down. That's how bad it is.
Okay, but wait, what song was it?
I Will Always Love You.
Girl, you can't hit no high notes when you've been drinking.
I can never get sober.
I gotta hear it.
Okay, guys, I gotta hit the hay.
Okay.
Good night.
All right, good night.
All right, good night.
Love you all.
All right,
Bye-bye.
we love you too.
I found the video.
No, you did not.
I got it right here. I'm gonna drop the link in the back chat. Give me a
What
second.
color? Okay, what color's my hair? If you found the video, what color's my hair? This Vapor's got a picture.
That's a hard one because she changes her hair color like every 15 minutes.
Want to be blonde.
Oh wait, he just dropped the link, y'all. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it on here.
I'm looking at it. I can tell you that.
Are you serious?
Damn dead.
Don't do that. Please don't. You'll get struck. You'll get a copyright.
Oh no! I'm not gonna.
No, you won't because that's from my YouTube channel. I wouldn't strike you. No, that's actually a bar. That's a bar in Tennessee. I was joking. That's not.
I got happy there for a second.
That's a karaoke night at a bar in Tennessee that I was at, and it was just so ridiculous. I had to film it.
Vapor's like, send me the link.
Yeah, Vapor went to the picture of me in the bar on my Facebook page and commented, "Does anybody know where this bar is?" I was like, "Ooh."
Oh, brutal.
Yes, he's playing hardball.
What bar was it that you were at, Avery? Whenever you was doing the karaoke thing?
Not telling, and taking
Drop it in the back chat.
No.
I'm not gonna play the video, even if I was to find it on my daddy's grave. I would not play the video.
Oh hell yeah, you would.
No, because
I wouldn't. Seriously, I wouldn't do that.
We'll be able to see it in the back chat, and then he'll tell Vapor, and
I'll
then
pay
it's over.
I'll put it behind the.
Okay, well, just send it to me on Discord.
Anybody wants to come watch it, can watch it.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't show it to everybody.
Hey V, how are you?
300 or 400 of my close friends.
I just want to hear her try to hit the high notes when she's been drinking.
Oh God, and you know it's really
nobody can hit them. Hell, Whitney could barely hit them.
You know,
no, Whitney Houston had a voice.
No, she had a voice. She had a gift that God gave her, and
yeah, she had a
national
very
anthem
voice.
she sang at the Super Bowl, in my opinion, is probably one of the best jobs of singing the national anthem I've ever heard.
I think her and Mariah Carey are about the two that I've ever heard that can hit a high note like.
Mm-hmm.
You listen to the national anthem when the Giants played. I can't remember who, but it's off the hook.
Ooh, Christina Aguilera can hit some high notes too.
She can smoke it.
But can she hit a high note and hold it?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, Christina can.
Yeah, Christina.
She's a bad girl, that one.
Yeah.
I never listened to like one song, Genie in a Bottle, and then I was like, yeah, her music's not for me. Not saying she's a bad singer, but
Oh gosh, you're taking me back to my bar days. Genie in a bottle, and then ooh, it's getting hot in here. Man,
that
it
was
just
a
took
good
me
song. That was a good song.
memories.
I need the video though, Avery. I need it. It might help you out in your case that you have right now.
I'm not going to say that I wouldn't watch it.
It's gonna make it worse.
No, it may help you out because I could say you're 2 for 0 and you can't help it, and
We might could digitally enhance the sound, make it sound not as bad as it is.
Or we could dub in a cat screaming.
Yeah.
Oh God, y'all, it's bad. It is bad. I had no idea it was recorded and uploaded, and my daughters found it a few years back, and they were like,
They have
"Mama,
it, and we're gonna get it.
what in the world? This is so embarrassing."
oh my god, that is hilarious.
I know. That's okay. I'm gonna start finding some goods on Vapor and KK and Miguel. I'm gonna start
Oh,
researching.
you can find all the goods you want on me. You know exactly who I am. I'm easy to find. I
I'm
got
gonna
enough
find
dumb
something.
shit out there. You can make fun of me all day. I don't care.
I'm gonna find
Hey,
something.
Casey says she's got low key respect for you, Avery, because you did Whitney.
Thank you.
It's low key, but she got respect for you.
I've only sung karaoke twice in my life, and both times I was hammered, and I'm sure it was probably about as bad.
See, that's why I don't drink. One of the reasons why I don't drink.
Oh man.
Because of stuff that's just like that.
Because you think like you're invincible and you think you can do all this stuff that you can't do.
Yeah, that's my problem. I think I'm invincible.
I would do it if I could do it without feeling like crap.
See, Vapor, that's what I'm saying. That's why I need both of them, the Whitney Houston one and the one from the other night. It could help her out. I mean, like you're saying, Avery, could go towards an insanity defense. It could go towards the fact that you can't sing, and you know.
She said insanity.
Because if you have one good one and one bad one, that would be, you know what I'm saying? Like we'd have to come up with something.
Almost, unless the one that was bad was like way worse bad than the one that was fairly good.
Oh Lord.
It'll probably go viral when we'll let it loose.
Oh gosh.
But honestly, I would not play it. That I'm telling you that.
Well,
I just want to hear it. Drunk karaoke is hilarious.
Drunk Avery karaoke.
Oh, I bet
hilarious.
you Avery drunk it would be like an awesome night. Seriously. It would not be a dull moment.
Yeah.
No, never dull. Doesn't happen very often.
Okay, so Casey said my flex is that I can recite every line of Super Fast by Nicki Minaj, and I have done so in karaoke more than once.
See, I can hang with her. Let's go out.
Casey, I may have to hear that one too. GTB said I will drunk dance but never karaoke. That's it. We got to come up with a meetup somewhere, y'all.
Oh yeah, Crime Con is in Nashville.
Did you see how? Did JC tell y'all how much Crime Con tickets are?
Yeah, they're only $400 this time.
Yeah, only.
Oh, they were more than that for Orlando.
Yeah, I know, but just that's
kind of low for Crime Con. Yeah,
There's no way to.
in May in Nashville. We can all meet up.
We would get kicked out of the hotel.
We'll just go stay at Ryan's house, Ryan at church.
That would be an awesome time. For sure.
You'd have to ask his mom for permission because she stole all his houses.
Good luck with that. Be real careful when you go on his property.
I mean, I
Well,
don't
I wouldn't go
understand
without
these
permission.
entertainers that hire people to manage their money. I mean, if you can count and add and subtract, you don't need somebody.
Yeah, he's got like 6 different restraining orders on family members now.
Yeah, I haven't got to
his
watch
mom just
his
robbed
new
him
stuff,
blind. I mean,
but I've seen
what
the stuff that
happens.
he was going through with his mom and all that, which is horrible that she did him like that. But I haven't. I know he came back to YouTube. I haven't got to watch it.
Yeah, he's been laying pretty low on true crime and other stuff.
He needs to. He needs to stick with his music. He's good at it.
Right. Yeah, that last album that he came. Well, I don't know if he's put out another one since then, but the one of the ones he came out with, I can't remember the name of it now, but like every song on the album was good.
I mean,
He got married.
He has talent.
He got married?
Yep.
No,
oh hell! I didn't know that.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He's been he's been calling her his wife on his recent videos.
Well,
now I know that he was dating.
He was dating Struggle's daughter for a while, and they broke up.
Oh, see, I haven't seen anything about him since then. I didn't know they broke up. I thought they were still.
Well,
together.
I thought they got back together because he was showing those videos of them on the picnic and everything, and then the last couple videos when he's pointing at her, or talking to her, or whatever, he refers to her as his wife. So I thought they got married.
That song that they did together was really good.
I haven't had a one-on-one conversation with him in months.
He just got out there on the Kylie thing. I think he was going without sleep, and I think he was probably.
Pepper, hold on one second. I'll get the
under
dates
the
for you.
influence of something. I mean, it could have just been without sleep.
No, I don't think it was that at all. I think he's just pissed off because it's just so idiotic and stupid that that case was even happening the way it was, and the law enforcement was just basically rubbing everyone's nose in it, saying, "We're not going to do anything. Tough shit."
Yeah.
And he got pissed, and rightfully so. Honestly, that was the most black and white bunch of bullshit I've ever seen. And it's what has me here today. It's the whole thing that interested me in this whole thing at all. Watching that whole thing go down was just a ridiculous bunch of bullshit.
And unfortunately, it happens a lot of places.
Oh, that's what keeps me interested. Look at how much it's happening. Looking at
They come up with a story. This is what we're going to do. Let's find what we can do to plug in to make it close.
I'm looking at my timeline on Twitter right now, and there's a Twitter feed called Crime Watch Minneapolis that shooting after shooting after shooting after fight after stabbing after burglary after carjacking, and none of this shit is on the news.
Yeah, wait till the
none of it
gets into like it's going to get. Just imagine what's going to go on.
So yeah, I think you got frustrated, and I think lack of sleep for sure. I think the guy doesn't sleep ever.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's constantly working.
I think he's real creative too, obviously with his vision.
I mean,
but
did you put out an album?
He took it to the true crime, and he just.
I mean, he puts out just album after album. He's constantly working on his music, like no sleep.
I was grateful he followed my bar. He followed my bar page, and I had like 6,000 followers I had to clear out. That had nothing to do with the bar page. So yeah.
I'm gonna hop down and go help Jaden with his stuff.
Is he feeling better?
Oh yeah, he's feeling good.
That's good.
We're gonna have Vapor come up and play the tape. We can validate this thing.
I gotta listen to it first though. No, I will play it in Discord. I won't play it on my live.
Discord.
But I do want to hear it though, Avery, and I will give you my honest opinion on it.
Oh, I can tell you it's bad.
Well, it could help you though in your case, V, have a good night.
But yeah, I'm gonna go help him change his bag and all that stuff. And
Okay.
then I'll be in chat or I'll pop back up.
Okay. Just let me know if you want to come back up and I'll drop the link for you.
Okay. All right. Bye.
See you later, alligator.
I gotta hear it.
Later, Avery. I'm sorry. I got a
Yeah, I'm really
message on
pissed that I went
Facebook,
to
and I'm
sleep
kind
before
of
that
like,
happened.
I just missed
I
the
went to
whole
sleep
lot.
for that exact reason because I was falling asleep and I didn't want to fall asleep and catch myself not muted.
So is this true, Steve G may be getting a lawyer because he doesn't want the home torn down? Okay, so V, I have heard, he already has an attorney. I have heard, though, that they can file, is it a civil suit? And if they were to file the suit, it would keep the house up. And the university wouldn't be able to tear it down. Now, whether they're going to do that, I don't know. But I have heard that they could file a suit. And that would be either that way would be able to keep it up, or the judge could do an order to keep it up. But the judge may not do an order just to do an order. It may be something like a suit being filed before he would do an order. I think it's a huge mistake to tear it down, but who knows? I don't know what they're going to do. It's literally 4 days from now.
I think it would be a good place if Koberger is found guilty to. There's a little hill there. They could line him, put him right there, and line up and carry out the deed, punch him.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do it
I
like
know
that.
they're not going to. I mean, I'm not stupid, but it would really.
Yeah. What you did here, like, if he is convicted, what he did there, he gets done the same thing. But,
oh no, I can think of a lot of things in addition.
I just think it's a huge mistake to tear that house down before it ain't even a trial date scheduled, but they're wanting to tear the house down. Michelle, is Gigi okay?
What happened to Gigi?
I don't know. Michelle said Gigi never came back. I probably missed it because the chat was on a live chat. She said she was aching and cold. Aw.
Sounds like she's got the flu.
Fuck, everybody around here is sick right now. It's unbelievable how many people are saying they get the flu.
Yeah, my daughter sent me a text today because she was supposed to be coming, was going to have like this big Christmas thing and all that Christmas Day, and she sent me a text and said, we may have to do Christmas a few days late because I'm bad sick. And then the dollar store up from where we live at, they have, I think it's like 6 or 7 employees that work there. And as of right now, there's 2 employees that don't have the flu. Those 2 employees have been trying to run the store the past 2 days, and the stores, all the Dollar Generals around here are staying up until 11 during the Christmas holidays. And there's just no way that 2 employees can run that store 15 hours a day, especially when the Dollar General, like the corporate office, will not approve overtime for them.
No.
And with Dollar General, you can one person can open the store in the morning times, but once it turns dark, you have to have 2 people working, and you have to have 2 people working when you close. And so tonight they had to close the store at 8:00 because the guy that was working, the manager's sick. She called in another girl that was supposed to come in, didn't show up, so she called in another worker who was also sick. And they had the district manager was like, shut it down. Like there's no way. that, you know, you can run it like that. And people sick and can't hardly stand up and all that. And the girl came in because they needed help and she couldn't even stand up.
Our Dollar Generals are in a complete disarray with hiring and having
You have
employees
no
right now.
idea. I worked there after I retired. I got so bored. I was just about to go crazy. So I went and applied. And I got his. They hired an assistant manager.
Yeah.
Kind of, I just kind of fell in there. It's the worst run company you've ever seen.
It's horrible. They're
It's
so mean to their
beyond
people.
horrible. Beyond horrible. You have no idea.
Yeah, I do. I've got friends that work for them. They're so bad to their employees.
We had stores in our district. We had one in the shop center, just not where I was, but I went up there and worked some, and they were having problems. Dollar General has the inventory out, order inventory in. So in other words, if it peels off the shelf and gets run through the register, it gets put in the restock, and the next order shipment comes in. Everything gets put back in.
Mm-hmm.
One store that was so bad with theft that when they would get their shipment on a Tuesday, put everything on the shelves, and still the shelves were empty, which shows you the amount of theft. It was. They said don't do anything about it. People were just literally walking in there and weren't even trying to hide that they were shoplifting, walking out with it. It was pitiful.
Yeah, that's happening everywhere.
And they would never give you enough labor to stop the stuff that came in, and we literally they would drop the trailers there in the back and just leave them, and we were like 2 and 3 trailers behind. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, see, like at the one out here, they were complaining because whenever what they call their cold truck comes in, they literally have 2 hours to put all the stuff in the coolers. This morning the cold truck came and there was only one worker that was working, and he was having to run the register, help customers, and try to get the cold stuff in the coolers before 2 hours.
It's a joke.
And you can't do it, and they won't approve. The manager was telling me that they won't approve overtime.
Nope. You're no overtime. You ain't getting overtime, period. And they're only going to give you labor to a percentage of your sales. And once you get to that, they start cutting hours for people. I can't even explain how dumb the company is.
Yeah, it's crazy, honestly.
Yeah, we have one I have two within 10 miles of my house, and one of them has such a hard time hiring. They close at 6 o'clock every day.
Yeah. They finally figured out that they're better off. They were in a lot of strip centers, and they finally figured out several years ago that they're better to build standalone stores on, just out by themselves. But if they would allow crews to come in and do the stocking at night, you can't sell what is not on the shelves. It's not going to sell in a trailer behind the building or in the back room. I don't care what it's priced at. And they
make sure the back rooms are so small they can't put anything in the back.
They park the trailers behind the building.
Yeah, you can't park behind any of the ones we have here.
2 and 3 trailers.
Yeah, you can't park behind ours either.
And the amount of sales they lose by not hiring people to stock, I don't even want to put a number on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying today. It seems like it would be better to eat, because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll bring employees from another Dollar General. They'll call the manager here would call the other manager and be like, hey, you got somebody that could, come fill in. But, like I was telling the manager the other day, it seems like they would save more money approving overtime than they would shutting the store down early. And there's just no way when they're working, they're open 15 hours a day right now. Well, 2 employees cannot do it by themselves.
And here's the corporate look at that. When they start putting more people into overtime, their unemployment insurance goes up. Their insurance goes, everything goes up behind the scenes. And it costs them more money to do business. So it's cheaper to close than put a bunch of employees into overtime. To where now, if those people decide that they're not working for you anymore, and they collect unemployment, your unemployment points go higher. And in some states, that's brutal. I mean, it can be really, really hard on a business when you've got that many people collecting unemployment.
I think, though, it's going to hurt them. Because, like, where we live at, all the people who work there grew up in our community, and like there's to be such a small community, the store actually does really good.
And they do
Uh,
good when you run them right. We had
yeah.
7 stores in my district. One of them was run properly. The rest of them were a shit show.
Oh
When I
God,
say a shit show, you have no idea.
I don't know how many stores are in our stores district, uh, but it's this the store that they built here and for our little bitty community is bigger than the one that they have in the town, like up in the city.
And let me guess, you still can't get one of their carts down the aisle because there's so much shit on the floor.
No,
Exactly,
not in ours.
exactly. And they don't
Ours,
put stuff on boxes on shelves. They just take the box, cut it open, put it into the aisle.
no, our store, it's not like that. They don't have anything sitting out on the floors. There's no boxes
Oh
there.
wow!
Everything is clean.
That's because the
The
manager
floor
is
is
doing it
clean.
on time.
Yeah, it is. It's always been clean. The parking lot stays clean and all
Ours,
that.
the rows are so close together. If they have nothing on the floor, you can barely get one cart down the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barely.
this one here isn't like that. It's been since they've opened it. It's only been open since December of
Is
last
it
year,
a
so it's been open for a
standalone
year now,
store on its
and
own property?
it's stayed clean.
Is it a standalone facility on its own property? It's that one building and one parking lot presented.
Yeah, that's all it is here. Because I mean, it's just a small little community here that we live in outside of the city limits. And like I said, all the people who work there grew up in this area, all went to school together. There's one older guy that works there, and he's just a regular cashier. But his kids and grandkids went to school here with all the people that he works with. And everybody keeps it clean. People don't throw their trash out in the parking lot. They don't trash the store up whenever they go in. And it's been clean. Like I said, it's been open for a year now this month, and it's been clean this whole year.
Our local grocery store went on strike on Friday.
Oh no.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal.
What's the union that they're under?
It's one of the grocers' unions. It's a smaller chain. I think they've got 20 stores, but you know what it is they want the wages that they're getting in Minneapolis,
Mhm.
and prices are creeping up here, but they're nothing close to what it is in Minneapolis for cost of living.
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked. I was about 6 months, and I finally. I told corporate. I said, "You fucking crazy."
I got my general manager from there. I walked in one day and I was pissed off because somebody didn't show up for work, and he's like, "I hate this job," and I'm like, "You want a new job? I don't know anything about the bar business. I'll teach you how to cook."
It's a hell of a lot
Okay,
easier than the damn
when do I start?
bar general business. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I couldn't work in a store. A customer get rude with me, and I know that the customers are always right, but there are some customers that are just downright
Oh,
rude to the
Customers
workers.
I got along with, but
I couldn't do it.
when I was
I
in high school,
hmm?
when I was in high school, I worked in a men's men's clothing store, and we got commission on every sale. And girl, I flirted with every damn guy that came in. I had I had the highest uh I don't know, the highest stats for all the, I
Like you
can't
earned
think.
the highest commission.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for like 6 months in a row because I kept on flirting with all the with I did, and it was so funny. They'd be, "Oh, I need a pair of jeans. Would you like you want a shirt?
Oh
Do you
yeah,
need some?"
you gotta do the upsells too.
Oh hell yeah, I do the
that's
upsells.
how you make money.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how you make money.
And then if they say no, you got to throw that rebuttal in. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the shirt would go really good with these pants. Like, yeah,
oops, sorry.
you got to do the rebuttals and the upsells.
Yeah, there's no business you can be in that there's not somebody down the street that offers the same product. Big Al's got competition. Everybody's got competition. You got to sell yourself and your service at the end of the day, because you don't have exclusive rights to the products you're selling and start, the business you're in. And that's what separates you
Mm-hmm.
time and again. And it's unfortunately it's the thing we're losing, I think. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
Summer says we pass a Dollar General with a gas station attached. I've never seen that before. I've
Oh,
never
geez.
seen a Dollar General with a gas station.
I've always thought Walmart's would have done good to when Dollar General was creeping in on their like certain things, their
Hmm.
segment. Walmart would done good to take 100 of the most, or however many of their most sold products, and put them out in a little box in the front of the parking lot where people can zip in and get laundry detergent, dog food, whatever, blah blah blah, and
Blah, blah,
blow
blah.
Dollar General out of the market.
Like
Hey,
I just
Aaron,
did.
got somebody knocking. Mom's probably wants something.
Like before they built the Dollar General, we literally had one store here. It was just a gas station, but it sold everything pretty much, except for like you can buy a few little groceries, milk, drinks, stuff like that, but not like a lot of food. Once the Dollar General was built, like the gas station now has to close at 7 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. Like they've lost that much business.
Oh yeah, Dollar General sucks the life out of small businesses. They killed
But
our local grocery store, the little small one we had in town.
hmm
That place is like, if they go another year, I'd be shocked.
yeah, they which I mean, like here, well, in town is you have like all the big grocery stores. You got Brookshire's and Sam's Club, Walmart. You've got the what is the Walmart marketplace or whatever they're called, like just a small little
The
Walmart
cost
grocery
plus.
store type thing. Uh, what is it, Kelly?
Cost plus.
We have one of those marketplace Walmarts, Scarlet, right
Yeah.
here near my house.
Yeah, we have two or three of those. So there's enough different grocery stores that I don't think that a Dollar General would put one out of business, but there's hell of a lot of Dollar Generals up here.
Dollar General has also expanded their product base too wide. They used to be very
Limited.
narrowed in the things that they sold, and they had everything you still needed, but now they've got like, I don't know, they've just got too much stuff. You don't need a gazillion things of shampoo. You need,
Pepper, that's what we have. We've got the Dollar General, the Family Dollar, and the Dollar Tree, but we also have the Dollar Tree and
Not the
the Family Dollar in the store together now.
Yeah, we
It's
have that too.
two stores
It's
under
a
one roof.
oh wow. It's the $1.25 tree, not the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, it's not
Oh
dollar
yeah, I
anymore.
forgot they went up. Yeah. It's in the U.S. Do you have the Reject Shop?
The rejects?
Yeah.
Mm,
Musical was asking because Musical is from Australia.
Huh. No, we don't.
he's
But
probably
it's
talking about an outlet store, and there's bakeries and different industry stores that, like up here, they have the Hostess Bakery shop that's like scratch and dent stuff and about to expire stuff, and
oh yeah. We have that too. But I don't know what it's called. It's usually people you know well it's usually
salvage.
they call it outlets. They call them the outlets here.
Yeah, Musical said a Reject Shop is a chain of throwaway damaged goods going for cheap.
Yeah, we had a
Uh,
store in our
Yeah.
community that was called Discount Salvage. The guy bought damaged freight from several freight companies in the area for years and years, and you never knew what was going to be in there. But you might go in there one day and they have friggin' 1,000 pair of new Nike tennis shoes for $12 a pair. I mean, you
Right.
just never knew. But it was it was one of those stores that was run by this family, and they had signs everywhere with
Hmm.
bad handwriting and just piss you
Yeah.
off notes like "Don't touch this and move this over here. You'll be forced to pay for it." My mom wrote a note one time. They said something about the bathroom. She wrote a note back. She said, "I'm tired of reading all your damn notes." And get somebody that can write legibly. I mean, it was
Right.
funny. Then
Um,
technically,
Love to. Thank you so much for that super chat. And Love to says Merry Christmas, Scarlett, and your amazing mods. Thank you so much, Love to, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas as well.
Bah to the humbug. But thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just not. The holidays. My kids ain't little anymore, so it's not.
Santa's not running around no more.
I can't like go out and just buy all the cute little toys for them no more. They're all growing
Right.
up with money.
I know it was so easy back then because
Girl, I know.
boys, I just had to buy tractors and pick up little tractors and trucks, and they were happy go lucky.
All my
Yes.
aunts and uncles are dead, grandpas, and
Hey, Marina.
it's not like it used to be.
Yeah, now they're growing. My daughter the other day, she was like, she's like, well, all I need is stuff for my house. And I'm
Gift
like,
card.
okay. Like, I need a list of stuff that you don't already have for your house.
Mhm. Yep.
There's so many people struggling out here that
Right, that is true.
when you talk about Christmas, and people don't like to admit, because I can sense it a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's just been hard.
Things, the bottom line is they're just trying to pay their damn power bill and keep a few
Right.
groceries in the house. The idea of actually buying somebody a $20 gift, to be honest, for some of these people, it ain't happening.
That is true. A lot of people are struggling, but even the last few years, a lot of people, have struggled.
For those people, have a Merry Christmas, and it's not about gifts; it's about spending
Being
time with
together.
people you love, and
Exactly.
because all the gifts are going to wear out, be thrown away, and eventually at some point.
Yeah, they're not going to last
They're
forever.
not infinite lifespan. They'll eventually end up in a yard sale.
Well, it depends on what it is. I mean, I like to. Okay, so ever since my kids were young, each year I'd make them something homemade. Whether I made my daughter a scrapbook or just different things. I made them blankets, just different things. And so sentimental things, if you take care of them, they can last
They
for
can,
generations.
but eventually you can get so many of them you got to throw them away. I threw away when I moved out of the big house over 400 dog trophies. I mean, what the fuck was I going to do with them? I mean,
Sell them on eBay.
Build a shrine to myself or nothing. I mean, I don't have a place to put 400 trophies. I kept 2 or 3 of the biggest ones. The rest of them got thrown in the dumpster.
Mm-hmm.
You could have sold them on eBay.
But I could have done anything, but I don't do yard sales and I don't do eBay. If I got something that I don't use, I give it away. Somebody that can. I despise yard sales. Really. I mean, sometimes you go to one and they got some nice older items that are worth some money. But I wouldn't a bit more sell a used vacuum cleaner for $20 and sit out there and dicker with somebody else and fly to the moon naked. I'd give it away to somebody that needed a used vacuum and didn't have a good vacuum.
Right.
But to each their own.
Will be KK said next time give them to her.
I did, I promise you. I'm not exaggerating.
Musical says I have the most useless item on earth, an entire dead tree set of encyclopedias. I use them as a bit of sound.
They got thrown in the dumpster.
My voice over studio.
I remember when we bought them, Botanica.
I mean, yeah, because now you don't even need encyclopedias because everything is
Google.
Yeah, on the internet. Like Google is our
Every question
encyclopedia.
in the world is right there on this box.
There's a movie that just dropped. I have to pull it up on
I
my.
hope it didn't break.
Ha 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 ha.
Kelly P got jokes tonight.
I'm gonna drop this address in the back chat.
Because Kelly P's drinking some wine, Spodio.
There you go.
He ain't had any sleep either.
And I'm gonna drop this in
This is true.
the
I had
chat.
2 hours of sleep.
So guys, this is a video about what we're what we're taught from birth and what we believe and why we believe it. And it's super interesting. It's an hour and 22 minutes long. If you're looking for something to watch, that'll kind of make you go, huh.
Does
It's a
it
good
show
watch.
how what we're being taught has changed through time? Like kids are getting taught now what versus
I'm
what we
not
were
gonna
taught?
spoil anything that's in it. If you have an extra hour and 20 minutes, watch it. You'll
I
thank
will,
me.
because in my opinion, that will probably be the answer to the question.
Okay, I
It's
just
very well
bookmarked.
done.
I just bookmarked it on Twitter. Now I gotta find my bookmarks. Oh, never mind. I see them. Okay. All right. What the hell is a what? Why do I? Oh wait, it's answer me. I am Brooke, a humble AI assistant. I'm here to help you navigate my mysteries. Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, I just yawning. Y'all hear me yawning?
Yeah, and it's gonna be contagious.
I couldn't stop it.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, and I'll grab it for you. Jeez. All right.
All right, I got to get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. I need to look at something real quick. I need to pop my chat out. I hate that I have to keep popping the chat out.
What do you mean by popping it out? I don't understand.
If you, the three little buttons at the top of your chat on the right side, if you hit that, it has a box that drops down. And at the very bottom of it, it says pop out chat. And what it does is it pops it out, and then you can, like
You
on
move it
mine,
around.
because, yeah, you can move it around and it's just the chat. I do it on my screen. That way I can minimize my YouTube part of it because I have my studio pulled up while I'm live. And I can do a lot more if it's popped out than I can when I have it normal. I'm just trying to look at something real quick. Now I have lost my chat. Where the hell did it go? Damn it.
I gotta watch my Christmas movie.
What's that?
Die Hard. I watch it every year.
My daughter, when when my daughter was like 3 or 4 years old, she had a thing for Miracle on 30 whatever street it is, 34th Street, 34th Street. She watched that freaking movie every day of the year. I was at the point where I'm like, sweetie, it's not Christmas time. Let's find something else. I could not. Oh my god.
I have the hiccups. Hi Scarlett. Merry
Hey Marina,
Christmas.
how are you?
Good. I have the hiccups really badly.
Girl, hold your breath and count to 10.
Does that actually work?
Yeah,
I'll
it
find
does.
out.
KK, did you ever finish the Nutcracker?
Hell no.
She still hasn't? I've been waiting to see the picture of the finished product.
It's too early. What do you mean it's too early?
Girl, it is almost 1 o'clock here. She's talking about it is too early.
For wine. Here I am, already started, and she's saying it's too early for her. My goodness.
Well, you're 2 hours behind us, right?
Yeah, I'm 10:46.
Okay, yeah, you're 2 hours behind.
Hi, Juju B. Sorry. My hiccups.
Oh, it didn't work, did it? That's how I always stop my hiccups. Is I always hold my breath and count to 10.
Well, I'm gonna jump down and have me some cheese popcorn and watch a movie.
Aw.
I'll have a wonderful evening.
Okay. Well, if I don't talk to you before Christmas, I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Well, yes, Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You filthy animals.
All right.
All right, guys, take care.
All right, you two have a good night.
Take care. I feel like a frog.
I'm just trying to catch back up in chat real quick, y'all. Let's finish stuff tonight. Scar. All right, well, KK, I can't wait to see it. It looked good the other night. What the picture that you had sent to me. So I'm ready to see the finished product.
Well, I told her that she needs to buy some more throughout the year. So because she enjoys it so much that she should buy some so that way she could do it throughout the year, and by the time Christmas comes, she'll have a bunch and she could just sell them, because she enjoys it so much.
I don't think KK has that kind of time, though.
Well, she might. Well, maybe not. I mean, like maybe if she has a stressful day, she needs to relax or something. I don't know if that's what she does to relax, but anyway, it was a thought.
I'm just proud that she's getting it finished because I would have gave up on her a long time ago. Because from just what I've seen in the picture that she sent to me, it looks like it's a lot of tedious work.
Yes.
A lot of very intricate painting, and I already hate painting. I would have given up on it a long time ago.
I have no patience whatsoever.
Girl, I painted a whole house and didn't have no patience for that shit. Like, I was over it the first night.
Yes.
When I come out of the house and I had paint all over my face, my hair, my clothes, I was like over it.
Yeah, I'm not good at painting. It just doesn't work for me.
I hate it.
I'd rather just have someone do it. But, that's expensive too.
KK, I hear that sarcasm in that comment.
What'd she say?
She said, I'm going to try and find some and paint and sell. We have been watching her every night paint the scene for more than a week. I know. Every time I see her, I ask her, are you done with it yet? I'm ready to see it.
That's funny.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping my microphone off. My hiccups are really bad. It's
Drink
like
some water. That might help.
Yeah, water can help it too.
I've tried. Oh, I'm just trying to breathe. I've done the head sands. Yeah, sorry. I'm just putting my mic off.
KK, you didn't change the colors?
Yes, she has.
Oh, see, I saw it was like pink and all that. I didn't know she changed the colors.
It still has pink tones. There's a few things that she changed, but it still has the pink tones.
Oh. Okay, the fucking sun was coming up last night in her house.
Yeah, it was.
Hello, Marina.
She had to mute for a second because she's got the hiccups.
I am still hiccuping. It's very embarrassing.
All right, I had to yawn a while ago, so.
Devil Doll, I don't know where Lady V is tonight.
Lady V has been out of action.
She's probably with family.
Yeah,
so.
I seen her earlier today in Discord for a little bit, but I didn't get to talk to her one-on-one. It was just like in the group thing or whatever. I need a writer.
So okay, I might hiccup, but I don't know if never mind. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna listen. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say I bought a $90 brisket today for Christmas. We're gonna smoke it in my house. At my house.
I bet that'll be good.
That sounds good. Y'all, meat, let me tell you, is expensive as hell. Just for a ham, it's $60.
Holy shit!
Yeah, for a ham.
It's gone up.
Yeah, it was $90 for this slab of. It was like 10 point something pounds.
Yeah, but brisket is good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
Just got to take your time cooking it.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
they take forever.
we got dry rub. Oh, so it's gonna be all night. We got dry rub and
Yeah.
barbecue seasoning, of course.
Low and
What
slow,
kind of
but
seasoning are
forever.
you using?
Yeah, my dad used to cook them, and it seems like literally when I was younger. You know how when you're young, everything
Is it ready
takes
yet? Is it
forever,
ready yet? Nope.
and yeah, I was just like, dude,
Yes,
I'm ready to eat.
I love smoked meats.
I have a funny story. So when I was like sorry, younger, like exactly what you're saying, Scarlett.
Uh,
So my grandma had made this huge meal, and I was so hungry at that point. I was just like, give it to the poor, because they were talking, because it was like the holidays, and like like giving away things, and helping the needy. So
right.
I told them to give it to the poor, because I was so hungry that I was beyond all of
I
that.
know. I've
I was
been
like,
there.
give it to the poor. But that's like what I took away from all of that.
I
I
had
mean,
one
we're
year when
just
our dog ate the honey baked ham that was on the kitchen counter, and he came downstairs and his stomach was making all these noises. I didn't know he'd done it. And his stomach just kept like making all. I said, "What is wrong with you, Jasper?" So finally, I went upstairs and he had pulled the honey baked ham off the counter, and you know how they have that shiny foil wrapping, like colored during the holidays.
Uh huh.
Well, it was all over the floor, and he had
Oh,
gotten a good side of it. My dad popped up and says, "Well, can we cut the part off he didn't get to and eat that?" And my mom says, "Hell no, Mike, you go get us another one in the morning." He thought we was gonna cut off what he, chewed on the end and just eat the rest.
That's funny.
But that dog was miserable, and he made the worst. His stomach was just like, I mean, it was funny though. Me looking on that floor, turning the lights on, and that little shiny foil paper was everywhere. I said, "Oh my God, what has he done?" He just couldn't resist.
um so originally we were going to do a pork shoulder. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Um and but it's like my last day here for a minute. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and so I was like, it's 90 44, and he goes, can you find something else? I was like, but I really want he's like, all right, just get it. It's Christmas. You're
That's the
home. Like,
Christmas
right.
spirit.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, it certainly is. It was really sweet.
Just what state are you in? Just mine said
Maryland,
it.
Maryland.
Okay. Yeah, she said it's snowing there now.
In my Maryland? Who's Maryland?
No,
In your
just on in chat. She said
Oh,
it's where she's at. She said it's snowing there.
oh,
Snowing there. Oh wait, believe it or not, it's a rare thing. Never mind. I see Colorado. Never mind. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. I was like,
Oh, I didn't read the whole comment. I just seen where she said it was snowing. Thank God, y'all. It's like 60 degrees down here.
yeah.
That's like tropical weather, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm just glad we ain't getting no snow this year. I'm praying we don't get none in December and or January and February.
Son of a beehive.
I don't like snow. I don't like cold weather. I need sunshine, or I start
Mhm.
looking like a vampire from being so damn pale.
For me, I don't. It's I would agree with you, but I also don't like humidity though. That
Oh,
can.
girl, you
Uh,
wouldn't last in the
You
south end
wouldn't
because
last in Louisiana.
our humidity is
Yeah.
horrible down here. That's why I just need an
I
island.
believe it.
I just need an island with 80-degree weather year round, my little beach house and a hammock. That's all I need.
And a good
Yeah.
looking.
Well, I have a husband,
There you go.
so
You got it licked.
that's all I need. Honestly, I need the island big enough for me, the hubby, the three kids, And if anybody wants to come visit, they have their own little space.
Hey,
No,
we can have little
no
tiki.
overnight stays.
We can have little tiki huts. It'll be it'll be
No. That's the whole thing of having an island.
it'll be the Lost Hills Resort. Come
if
Pickle
you
huts.
invite if you
enjoy.
invite everybody, everyone's gonna come and they're gonna have they're all
You're not gonna be
they're
able to
gonna
get
be
rid of
like
them.
a commune.
Yeah, but the only way they could get to my island, though, they had to come by boat. They couldn't land on a plane. Nothing like that. It had to be by boat only.
Yeah. The only time you're talking about snow, the only time we've ever had a white Christmas in this area was the one year I went to Mexico for a month during Christmas with my college roommates. So I called home on Christmas Day, of course, and Mom said, "You're not gonna believe this. We've got 7 inches of snow. First white Christmas we've had in I don't know how many years.
And you missed it.
We're beautiful. 40 or
Figured.
50.
Yeah,
But
I don't like snow. We had snow that a couple of years ago. It snowed the first time in January, but it wasn't that bad. But damn it, in February when the snow and the ice came and we were out without power for a week. No,
you know how everybody says they want a white Christmas.
I want to white. Now, if I was up in Tahoe and in the lodge with the snow, I can deal with that. They have some gorgeous lodges up there that you can rent. Oh my gosh, that would be the perfect Christmas. That'd be awesome. I can deal with the snow that way because you can look out the window
Maple
and
says,
say,
but you
hello, snow.
I mean
Yeah.
it's very pretty, but
Mhm.
damn, I've seen pictures of the snowfall in the Tahoe area.
I like home for Christmas.
Like you literally have to dig tunnels through the snow to get out.
Yeah, no
I would
kidding.
die from freezing. I don't do
You can
well with
help
cold
me,
weather.
have him help you.
I don't like cold weather. I don't like snow. I don't like ice.
I'm not cooking. Hey, Avery wants to know what everyone's cooking for Christmas. Oh, that reminds me. What did you decide to do for your dessert?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Oh God, I'm
your
still thinking.
yeah.
I'm still trying. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. That's the thing.
What is it you're trying to do?
It's it's gonna have Twinkies in the bottom of it
Oh,
because I don't eat whenever I make cheesecake. I don't eat the crust, the graham cracker crust. I just eat the
meaning.
cheesecake itself. Um, and so I'm thinking about doing Twinkies on the bottom, cheesecake made with eggnog and not milk
Oh, hush. Be
to
quiet.
cover it.
I'll pay you
And
to make one and mail it to me.
well, see, I've never made it before. That's the thing. So I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out.
It'll be
But
good.
I'm thinking about doing the cheesecake and then doing the strawberries over the top of it and maybe like some whipped cream or Cool Whip or something like that over it as well. Because my grandmother used to make this thing she called a Twinkie cake. And it had Twinkies and cream cheese and pineapples and like all this different stuff. But y'all, she would not give me the recipe up for it. So I don't know exactly
That's not.
how she did it. But she wouldn't give none of it. She made it every year for Christmas, only for the grandkids. Okay, there's 5 grandkids. Would not give none of us the recipe for it. She literally died last month and took that recipe to her grave with her.
Oh
And
my goodness.
so, my aunts don't know how to make it. My dad is no longer here. He passed away in 2017. So, they grew up on it as well, but we don't know the recipe because it's like she went and made it in secret or something and just had it ready for all the
She
grandkids.
figured it out. She wants y'all to figure it out.
And so,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
so I'm just thinking about doing, like I said, just the Twinkies on the bottom, so I don't have to deal with the crust because I don't eat the crust anyway. The cheesecake filling on top, maybe some strawberries on top of it, and some Cool Whip or whipped cream or something like that.
Cool it.
And just have like kind of layer it a little
Making me
bit.
hungry.
And
Cool it.
I thought about doing it like, the Twinkies, the cheesecake, the Cool Whip and all that, and strawberries, and then doing Twinkies on top of it, like doing a double layer of it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
But I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. And no, Pepper, I didn't Google Twinkie recipes, but I'll never get hers unless she's got it wrote down somewhere, and I just don't know about it. And this one here, I'm just gonna wing it pretty much and make it. Moving in with Law Small. Princess Megan, I got an extra room.
Wow,
Wait.
that's awesome, Vapor.
Listen, Linda Tahoe is. Wait, what?
That's what I was saying. So no, vapor. I'm smoking brisket too. We are. That was what we're smoking.
Wait, did he literally just call me Linda?
No.
I just saw that comment. Listen, Linda, Tahoe is not like any other place to sleep.
Oh, garlic butter, garlic bread.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, he did call you Linda.
We're
Oh my God, I just saw the comment.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
We're doing smoked brisket, and we're doing stuffing. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. We're doing
You're doing
stuffing.
stuffing with it?
We're doing smoked brisket. It's gonna be cooking for like 12 hours, and my boyfriend's actually gonna do a dry rub this time. And then I have like a Stubbs barbecue sauce, the spicy kind.
Ooh,
And then
they got good
mm,
barbecue sauce.
it is really good. Yeah, it is very yummy. Um, and then what was it? And then stuffing but like, usually I make my own, or I used to. I'm not, just because it's gonna be easier and less stress on me, which I need less stress at the moment. So, just the bags of it. But we have all like the what's it, the chicken stock and all that, all that goodness, onions, celery. So that, and then the only thing I didn't think about is gravy, but you know what, the brisket will actually make gravy, because it's gonna
True.
be smoking for 12 hours. It can
Mm-hmm.
make its own gravy, and then
It's a
I
little
think we do
starch in
have,
it.
yeah, we have all that stuff too. So, and then I have sesame, ginger, vegetables. So
That
I am
sounds
happy with
scary.
that. I am happy with that. I'm excited.
Sorry.
Oh no,
Okay,
you're good.
1 second. 1 second.
Summer says she wanted to scare the hiccups out of you.
Yeah, my hiccups are bad. I want to scare them out of me too. too.
Hold on, y'all. I'm just reading something real quick.
Oh, we're also gonna have warm breakfast rolls. I'm trying to say it.
Okay, you guys are home, Gary. I just realized I haven't eaten dinner.
I'm starving.
I haven't ate either.
I just ate a salad with barbecue sauce and part of the stuffing, like breadcrumbs earlier. I was so hungry. And John was like, "Does he know?" Because we have a roommate. Does he know you ate the salad? His salad? Like, yes, yes. I asked him if I could, but I didn't have anything else,
Oh,
and I
Libra
need.
Moon. Oh, Marina, Libra Moon wants to know what type of barbecue sauce you use.
Oh, Stubbs. I use Stubbs spicy, original, and sweet heat. It's all
They
Stubbs
have
though.
they have really good barbecue sauce.
Stubbs. Yummy, yummy, yummy. No, no, not the yummy part, but I mean, it is yummy.
Hey, Carrie, how are you? I just put if I cook any type of meat, I literally drench it in Tony Sasseray. You
A
can't
tea.
go wrong with it.
Oh, carries a teaspoon of sugar helps the melting go down. That's like the hiccups go down or away. That's what I think about when I read that. Try a teaspoon of sugar or honey, Marina. Works. Oh, yeah, it's actually already going away. I think I actually might have solved it. I don't know.
Well, the
I've
hiccups
tried to.
suck.
They do, so yeah, I feel like everyone's different with hiccups. So mine last a long, long, long time, as we all see now. But my um, like people I know have been able to like just really quickly get over it. So it's, yeah, I feel like it's different for everyone.
Okay, I have a question. I need your guys' opinion. I bought 4 stockings for Christmas. So the red, the basic red, stocking with the white on top, and I'm putting their letter, the, the first letter of their name, or should I do it that way on the red part, the letter, or should I put their name on the white part?
Okay, now wait, say that again.
Okay, so I bought 4 stockings.
Okay.
Are the basic red with the white up top.
Uh-huh.
And I have a Cricut machine, and I'm going to put vinyl. I'm going to cut out the vinyl letters, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to put the first letter of their name in the red part, or if I want to put their full name in the white part.
I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry, Scarlett, if I interrupted you. I don't think I did. I would definitely put the name on the white part. That's my opinion. Just saying.
Okay,
Oh,
but let me
yeah.
ask you, what type of font are you going to be using?
Ooh.
That's what I'm going through.
Roman,
I don't know.
numeral.
If you do the full name and you do it like in a really pretty type, like cursive or calligraphy type writing,
Hmm.
the full name needs to go on the white part.
Yeah.
Now, if you're doing just like a really fun type of font that you can like, uh, how would you put it? Like you're doing it all in caps or something like that, then I would say go down the stocking with their name, like their full name on the red part. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
Hey
yeah.
Tiff. But yeah, if you're going to do a really pretty font, I would say all in white. Their whole name all in white. Carrie, thank you so much for gifting us memberships. That
Oh.
is very nice of you. Thank you so much.
So you either go across with their name or up and down with their name.
Depending on the font that you're going to use, yes.
I've got 2,000 fonts in my
Oh
database.
my God. She'll be up all night long.
Okay,
y'all should have just.
if it's for a girl, and this just is my opinion, if it's for a girl, a
Mhm.
really pretty cursive font with her
Mhm.
name going
Mhm.
across the whites.
Okay.
Okay. If it's for boy, you can do more like a all font or not all font, dear Lord, all caps, and do their name going down in the red.
Uh huh.
But it's still going to need something on the white part.
Hmm.
Maybe like a candy cane or a gift box or something like that on the white part to make it, because if not, it's not going to look right with the whites there and
Yeah,
the
there's
name on the
2
red
boys
part.
and girls. So it's my 3 kids and my daughter's girlfriend. So, yeah.
Do you have a glitter, like a very shiny, glittery type? Is it you said it was vinyl?
Yeah.
Do you have like a shiny, glittery type vinyl that's like red uh, or silver?
Yes. I think.
I'm with Gen P. Cursive and red or silver across the top with
Mhm.
glitter, because glitter makes everything better.
Mhm. I might have to go to Michael's. Okay. So
Gen
silver
P,
at the top or red?
do what? Say that again.
You said silver at the top or red?
Yeah, silver or red, as long as it's shiny and sparkly for a girl.
Mhm.
Spiny
Okay.
or what was that? Shiny, sparkly, and white. May all your Christmases be white.
Mhm.
No, I don't mean that in a no. I mean that like very neutral. By the way, I
Mhm.
was just thinking about the song.
Oh.
Uh, Tiff wants to know: will this cricket stick to the fluffy part?
Fluffy.
I have a Cricut um, heat press that
Okay.
will put it on there.
Okay.
So it has. So when you do vinyl, there's like permanent vinyl that you could put on, make decals to put on your like car window and stuff like that, and or on cups, mugs, whatever. Then you've got what's called HTV vinyl that is made
Mhm.
for shirts, sweatshirt, fur
Yeah, the
material.
heat transfer.
Hmm.
Yeah. I say
So,
the cursive or calligraphy, however it has the fonts labeled,
hmm.
and for the girls, a very sparkly, shiny red or silver.
Okay, I think I've got red. Hmm. All right, I'm playing with it while we talk.
Pepper said, "I'm so clueless. I thought we were talking about sewing machines."
I
Pepper,
just saw that. I was laughing at it too.
you're a goof.
GNP, we love you too, honey. She is making dinner for her high maintenance dog, y'all.
Uh
There's
oh.
nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, GNP.
I
I
made
work.
for my dog too. I poured the dog food into the bowl from the bag.
If I give Klaus anything other than dog food, y'all, he would look at me like I was crazy, like something was wrong with me.
Well, yeah, it's dog food.
No, something other than dog food though.
Oh, okay.
Like, because I don't give him any type of scraps or anything like that. Like he is strictly a dog food dog, and that's it.
Yeah, I made the mistake of letting them have some scraps, and now when I eat dinner, they just stare at me like, okay.
That happens all too often.
Devil doll, how are you?
I,
I'm good, fine, thanks. Can you understand me better?
Yes, I can hear you good. I don't hear an echo or anything now.
Oh, that's perfect, man. How are you?
hello.
All right, let me
How are
cut you.
you? How are you?
Go ahead.
Sorry. How are you?
She's asking how you are, or how we are. I don't know. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
I'm great.
How are you?
Okay, wait. I need to
Who's
cut
this?
her up.
Is that Kelly?
That
Hmm?
was Marina that just asked how you were doing.
Yeah. I was just saying hi.
Aye, hi, Marina. I'm good, thank you. You're sorted for Christmas.
Yeah, almost. We have to wrap all the presents tomorrow, like last second. But yeah,
Same here.
yeah.
Are you? Are you any of these people that just can wait to the mad rush and then just go get it at the last minute, or are you
Was
the planner?
wasn't my choice. So we have everything that we need. I just didn't. I haven't. We haven't. He wouldn't let me wrap presents today. I don't know why. Because I was like, I'm just gonna go to the room and do it. Like our son is downstairs hanging out with his father, but he was like, not while he's awake. Like, dude, he doesn't has no idea. If like I'm like wrapping their presents upstairs, like he would never know. He's 2.5. But
So I have a question for you.
Or
Do you use special paper from Santa, or do you just mix it up? Because when
uh,
from the time my children
Mhm.
were babies and up, they've always Santa always had his special paper.
Oh, what do you, the only thing I don't know what you mean. So paper wise, I don't think that hard on it, but my parents, I know that they would be like, so like the notes that they used or that they made out of the like actual like wrapping paper that they used to make the presents would be like there would be like one or two from mom or dad, like my parents, and then everything else would be from Santa. But I only learned about that until like later in life that was always all of them were mom and dad. But some of them most of them they'd say for Santa, and like one or two like pretty much the cool gifts would be like from Santa. And for what he's not even 3 years old, so we're just gonna
Oh,
I was gonna do Santa.
do not,
I'm not
do not, do not underestimate a 3-year-old. That
I
3-year-old is going to look at everything and analyze everything.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah
that's
no
why we have special paper.
no
One,
but so
one
you're saying
design.
so are you saying like use like a different wrapping
Wrapping.
paper?
Yes, you go buy a special roll of wrapping paper that your kids do not know. You cannot be. I mean, they cannot know anything about it.
Uh-huh.
You go and you wrap everything that you plan to wrap from
Uh-huh.
Santa in
Uh-huh.
that one paper. So that morning,
Oh.
when they come and look at
Uh-huh.
everything, and you say, okay, well,
Oh.
apparently these gifts are from Santa because I'm not aware of
Oh.
these. This, this paper. This
Yeah.
must be
Oh.
And
Santa.
then
These are from Dad, and
Then I don't
these
then
are
even
from Santa.
yeah. Sorry,
that's
I'm
how I
trying.
did it. It was when I was a presents for Santa, and then there was
That
only like three mum,
so
three dad, who they believed it, that's fools and that's for
uh-huh.
Santa.
Yeah, then I don't
Hmm.
even have to worry about the like, cause so like my parents used to do little like, so we would do like if you're like, when birthday presents, we do like a little like card on the top if it's not like anyone that's like very special who would get like an actual card, but like you just like to from, and that would like distinguish, but that's
Right.
actually even that's brilliant actually, because then it's
One
like I
year,
don't even have to say that. I would have to still do the cards from um I would still have to do the cards from like anyone special, like my sister sent gifts,
oh yeah,
my aunt's
totally
his grand,
different. That's totally
but
different. You just don't use that
that's so
paper.
cool. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. No, I understand what you're saying. I understand 100%. That is so cool. I actually like that a lot. I am taking that from
And
you guys. I'm sorry. I'm taking it from
I've
you.
got sorry, see with my three boys, what I used to do is see oats, like cereal oats. I used to put a wee bit of cereal oats in a bag and I'd put glitter in with the
uh-huh,
cereal, with the oats, and I'd shake the bag a bit
uh-huh,
obviously, and I
uh-huh.
would tie it round and I would put reindeer food out. So I would get the front or do whatever and scatter the kind of like bag mixture I made up with the oats and the glitter in it just for the reindeer fly, no, like, to make the reindeer fly, you know what I'm saying?
Think so.
Mm.
Dang it. Sorry, I'm trying to type and
Yeah, I see you typing.
But
yeah, my thing
I'm,
is not
Yeah,
wanting to work right for some reason.
I'm just a
and
bit
I
nervous for a
one
second.
year, one year I was very organized. One year out of all their 16, 23 years of, with Christmas, I actually bought, because I have 3 kids, I bought 3 different types of paper, and each paper went to that one child. And so that way it made it so easy because Santa had paper and each kid had their own paper. And yeah, that happened one
Me
time.
and Santa gonna have to
So,
have a conversation because when I was little, I didn't have special Santa paper. Santa just left my gifts out in the open, unwrapped.
oh, I'm so sorry. I
That
didn't mean
was
to
So
it.
laugh
I
about
knew
that.
the
I was laughing.
yeah,
Um,
mum and
yeah,
dad
no,
so
had to go downstairs first to see if Santa had been.
What is it again?
Sorry, I said your man, Dad, we used to tell you to wait so that they could go down to see if Santa's been to do your presents. But I'm like yourself, ours weren't wrapped. The only people we got things wrapped for was our aunties and our uncles.
mm.
Okay, can
See,
everybody hear her? Okay, because she
I was
breaking up for everybody else?
I don't think it's breaking up. The accent is strong
yeah,
for me
right.
at least.
Sorry, that's what I was going to say because
Oh, yeah, she's
there's a
pretty.
delay in full cancel me, and I'm sitting thinking to myself, am I talking too fast? Is there a delay? And
Uh,
we may be wanting to set up my podcast, and I feel this is a safe place to learn. And this is the second time on panel, so I want to know how to like talk because American and Scottish, and I'm strong. I want to be able to be able to speak slower so that you can understand me and
Uh-huh.
kind of and I don't
No,
want me to use
I
my
can
words.
understand you. It's just it was like if I listen really good, I can understand you. Your accent isn't it's not. I mean, it's thick, but it's just you were breaking up a minute ago, and I think I missed some of the things that you were
listen.
saying.
And I apologize.
No, no, no. You don't have to apologize. It's fine.
If I say some words that people don't know or understand, I've probably just forgot that I'm is talking to Americans, and I've just used Scottish slang. So if you please don't understand something I say, let me know and I'll explain it to you.
Okay. Yeah, we had that problem with some Australians that had came up. I had like an Australian night one night, y'all, for my panel,
Yeah,
and there was like words in there that I had no idea what they were saying or talking about, and they had to explain them to me.
and it
It,
does on the same. Sorry.
no, 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 no. Devil's all you are breaking up like a little bit every
Yeah,
so often.
yeah,
Scarlett, you're
Yeah.
not wrong. It's not
I'm
your
not
fault, Devil's
apologising.
all.
It is breaking up on this side. So when you're saying a sentence and then it'll kind of crackle, then I'll hear the end of it. So I'm having a wee bit of kind of like breaking technical issues. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not used to this kind of stuff.
It's not your fault by any means, but I'm
Can
just
No,
saying
everybody in
I
that
chat
every
understand
so
me?
often. It's not even that now. No, no, because
yeah, it's just her. It's her breaking up. Is
yeah.
what it is. Hey, Madam
At,
Mom, how are you?
at first, I thought it
Right.
was the
So
accent. It's not. I can clearly understand the.
Yeah, I can understand her
well,
accent. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
she's breaking up is what it
you
is,
just break up.
going in
Yeah,
and out.
exactly. But it's not all the time. So I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
well. I'm
know.
but
going
That's
to
that's
get
Scarlett's.
a new set. I'm going to get a new setup after Christmas. So if you've
okay.
been with me till Christmas, and then hopefully if it doesn't stop breaking up, it'll be sorted. But I hope it doesn't bother you, Scarlett, and interrupt your panel or anything.
No, 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 no. You're not bothering me. And I see where you were, asking about me helping you. Anytime you have any questions regarding StreamYard and all that, just send me an email, and I'll be more than happy to help you get it set up.
Yeah, I suppose I'd
Michelle,
appreciate that.
Michelle,
Michelle,
I
honey, he
bought.
was too tired that night. He done wrapped all the other presents. He was just too tired to wrap that bicycle.
So
Mhm.
we bought a bow for our bicycle. So my son has a tricycle, not a bicycle, and I just bought a bow for it because I am not wrapping a bicycle. I'm sorry, or a tricycle, or any type such bikes. So I bought a bow, and we're gonna stick it on it and put it under the tree.
That's the best way to do it.
Who would
Is your son?
maybe you guys would. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not knocking on that. Sorry, I don't mean to. But I just my son is 2.5, almost 3. I just would never.
Not wrap.
I'm not
There's
wrapping a tricycle. You don't wrap. I don't. How the hell would I wrap a tricycle?
No, I just say leave
Marianne
it out in
Bays.
the open and
Mm,
stick a bow on it,
yeah.
and he'll be just as happy with it.
Exactly. That's what he was even like he actually saw the bow like for a split second today, and I told John I was like, oh, that's the bow for the bike, and he was like, he didn't even freaking grasp it. I was like, yeah. Wyatt was trying to already like I was like, he can't unwrap the bow. The bow's going on. I didn't tell him, but yeah, it's for the bike. when he was really, really young, that's all he wanted. So he had presents from like his aunts and uncles, and all he wanted was the bows on the presents. He didn't care about the actual presents or what was in the box. All he wanted was a little bow. So I think it's even cuter.
Hold on. Let me. One second, Dream Petra. I'm fixing to fix it for you, and I hear an echo. Okay, Dream Petra. I just approved it for you. Oh, what the heck?
What's the matter?
Okay. I'm trying to navigate on my Facebook.
Hey, Richie.
All right, now let me get back into StreamYard. Richie, how are you tonight?
Nothing like putting something off to the last minute.
Guilty.
Oh shoot, sorry, I was muted. I was gonna say I was agreeing with Jen before I didn't realize like heard. I still sign gifts from Santa for my adult sons. I mean, I only have one son, and like this is the first Christmas I have actually got to have with him. But my parents would do that for me too. I sign gifts from Santa for my
Yeah,
adult
same
sons, and yeah, my parents knew like obviously I knew like who Santa was or who he wasn't. But yeah. They still do it. They still probably would do it too. I mean, my mom's actually bringing gifts over tomorrow, and I bet they're gonna say Santa. They're not gonna say they don't want their recognition. They want you to believe in like it's very sweet.
Yeah, but it can cause confusion from them if the aunt and uncle are bringing presents and it says it's from Santa. If it says it's from Santa, they need to say, "Well, Santa brought this to us to give to you." Would be the way to do it.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. That's just a little too technical because, so I agree with you on that when it comes to a certain age. But at 2.5, it's just like this woman's in my house, and because of Wyatt still runs away from his grandma. Like, who the hell is that? Like, go away. So
Hmm.
he wouldn't even know that, like, she's actually bringing him gifts. Like. It would have to be pretty freaking epic. She would have to bring a puppy for like I'm not even joking. A puppy for him to be like, "Oh, you're okay. That's a puppy. That's or kidding, like a kitten,
I
because he
thought you
likes
said
animals."
first.
What?
I thought you said bring a kidney at first. Um,
That would be nice too, I guess. No, yeah, kitten. Anyway.
Okay. Wait, where did Wilby and Devil Dog go?
I don't
We
know.
lost them both.
Will be
Heck.
probably fell asleep.
Well, he went down and then he came back up, and then I don't know what happened. Hey, JC, how are you?
Hi.
Hello, Missy.
You guys can just call me Speedy Gonzalez.
Good Merry Christmas, Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, that car is just way too smooth riding. And that's what I told him. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so not used to this car being so smooth." I didn't even realize. He goes, "How fast do you think you were going?" I was like, "Oh, maybe 70." He's like, I'm like, "Maybe 70." He goes, "You were going 76."
Okay.
In a 65.
Did you ask if he was single?
No, I did not. I forgot that part.
Oh Lord.
I was just
He asked.
distraught. I was just more like, oh my gosh, this is happening. And I was like 20 miles from from my cousin's house.
Oh, yeah.
So did you make it at home? I mean, make it to
I
where you needed
did.
to be.
I am safely in bed right now.
Good.
Oh, that's
I
At
good.
least
hung
you
out.
made it safely.
I hung out with my little cousin for a while, so she just
I
went
was
to
worried
bed.
about you driving all that way by yourself.
I'm used to it. Do it all the
Yeah,
How
but
time.
far how far was it?
It's like
Excuse me.
7.5 or 8 hours.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh
I
yeah,
know by herself. My voice
yeah.
would be so worn out because I'd be singing the whole way there.
Seriously? Singing? Oh goodness, I would. Oh no
You guys, they're like, so
I'd have to sing to keep myself awake the whole time.
That's
Jeez.
true. No, so I understand. No, I'm thinking like in aspect of your from the perspective of your voice, but
I've
it's funny.
never. Go ahead.
No. Go.
I've never been to my cousin's house before, you guys, and it is awesome. Like
Nice.
it's like one of the modern, you know those like modern type houses. Like I don't know. Like it was probably a very
Like the
expensive.
architecture, like the
Yes.
architecture and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You know those kind. Yeah, it's like that. Like it's like all except for like the bedrooms and stuff. It's all hardwood floor.
Oh, okay.
All open concept, like
Oh, the
crazy.
ceiling's high.
High ceiling. I think high ceilings and
Yeah.
kitchen is just absolutely spacious as heck.
Oh,
It has an island in it. Like, yeah. I'm so happy though. Like, I don't know. It's not my grandma and grandpa's house, but I feel, oh my gosh, I feel like kind of fancy. You know what I mean?
Fancy like Applebee's. Sorry.
Okay, will be no problem.
But yeah, so I just hung out with her for a little bit, and then I'm like, oh my gosh.
Okay. Now
Were you overwhelmed? I would be overwhelmed.
No, I knew it was a nice house, so I'm. But you guys, I'm in the guest bedroom, and it is so nice.
Oh, you're in. I would be like, I'm like, I'm in a hotel.
It's way better than a hotel, but oh my gosh, it's so. I just feel like I don't know. I just love it. It's big, and like, so my bed at home, like it creaks all the time because it's not. It's kind of broken, but it's a bed, so I just kind of dealt with it, you know. But like, oh my god, now I get to sleep in like a real bed that doesn't crack.
You're gonna be jumping on the bed, and they're gonna be like, "What are you
doing?" Who was it? Somebody today put up the thing about the kid in Lincoln that's missing. Tyler Goodrich.
I don't guess I've seen that one.
Yeah, that was like before the David Schultz thing happened.
Oh, okay.
He went for a run and went missing.
Oh wow. What? Yeah. Like, where was he? Where did he go on his run at? Was it like down a trail or
like from his house?
So down the road.
Yeah, I think it wasn't a trail. It was more on a road than a trail, I think.
Okay.
Or on a street, I should say. But this kid was big. He was like 6'3", like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just weird.
And he went missing?
Yeah.
Holy shit. The aliens took him.
Yeah.
So if it's around houses, like none of the houses had like ring door cameras or cameras on their houses or anything like that?
Well, it was, I think where he was running to was kind of by like maybe a drainage ditch or something. I don't know. I don't know the details on it. I just know that he's still missing.
And how old is he?
He was like 28 or something like that, I think. In his, I think, late 20s, maybe.
I have to, you said his first name was Tyler, right?
Mm-hmm. Goodrich.
Okay.
What else did you guys talk about tonight?
It was just kind of an open topic. Basically, like the one thing that I did for sure talk about was Jeremy Best. He had his evaluation done, and he has been found competent, and all of his court proceedings will now proceed. Yes.
What is the latest? Did you guys hear any updates on the Idaho?
Yeah. Just Megan. Did you watch Megan Kelly's 5-part series?
No, but Little Liar is just. She's not gonna quit.
Okay, what's the latest? Just go.
Yeah,
What's
because
the
I must
latest?
have missed something.
I just heard that they're gonna say that they were
On DSS.
running substances, and that she said that a guy in a truck did it after the Elantra took off or something. I don't know.
Okay,
Just
so
What
wait,
truck?
who is saying this? Because
just absurd.
the Linda Lane footage, there is a black truck or a black SUV. We saw it leave, and we seen the person walk to it. But who's saying that this is what Ann Taylor's going to say?
I don't know who's, because Avery was talking about it, but I don't know who she was getting it. I don't know who she saw where that was posted.
Because I seen where Avery had said that, but I didn't ask her, because when I seen it today, I was not home, and I was just kind of going through Discord, and I saw that I didn't get to ask her where she was getting it from. But I don't know how somebody would know that that's what she's going to say when she gets in court, being that there's a gag order.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
I had to come back up here for this part.
Hey, Avery.
Okay, so where are you hearing this from?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about in Discord. So, Megan Kelly, she's got a YouTube channel, but she used to be like a news anchor or something. Yeah, she's got like millions of subs.
Mm-hmm.
And so in part 4, which came out 2 days ago, so towards the end of it, she says that she interviewed with one of the lawyers on Kohberger's defense team. Either she interviewed or her team interviewed with him.
Okay.
And
with a gag order?
Right?
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was before the gag order or I don't know. But anyhow, what she was saying was that and she like goes into detail about the what is that girl's name that was arrested? Emily
Emma Bailey.
Emma Bailey, and then what was the guy's name?
Demetrius.
Yeah. Okay, so she's talking about him and his very extensive, rap sheet, and she goes into like a history of some smuggling that's been going on from a certain area to Moscow for years. And she says that the defense is going to say that the victims of, the King Road house were involved in that, and that there's a truck on camera that pulls out right behind the Elantra. And so basically what she was saying but not saying is they're going to try to pin it on either this Demetrius guy or another smuggler.
Oh my God. How can the defense team tell her what they're going to use as their defense in trial? That with the gag order. I mean, what defense attorney is going to tell someone from the media what their defense is going to be?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, she had a man on there, and I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look because I can't remember who he was. But she was saying it like she was covering her ass in the way that she was wording it. But basically, like kind of like how Banfield, I got this information from, a source on the defense and that type of thing, but not coming, right out and saying exactly who it came from.
I haven't got to watch it yet. It's been sent to me, all of the videos that Megyn Kelly did. But I'm gonna call bullshit on it now because I just don't believe that someone from the media has talked to someone from the defense.
It really, really pissed me off. It upset me to think that that's even a possibility, that the defense is even going to try that. But I really don't see what other options they have, to make the jury look at other alternatives aside from Brian. They may possibly try that, but I think it's real shitty if they do.
Right. I just don't see a defense attorney, especially with a gag order in place. I just don't see it. Even without one, I don't see a defense attorney telling what their defense is going to be, especially to someone in the media that they know is going to put it out to the public. I'm calling bullshit on it. And I haven't even watched it yet.
And it may have been before the gag order because, I know who it was that she had on there. It's the guy who wrote the book. It was the
Howard
guy who wrote.
Bloom or the is it Appleton guy?
Yeah, him.
Oh, okay.
She had him on there, and she had somebody else on there.
People are already writing books about this, aren't they?
Oh, the book's already published. Yeah, it's been out.
There is, what is that dude's name? Something Appleton or Appleman or something like that.
That is insane. That is absolutely insane.
What is the other guy?
You can't even wait. You can't even wait for the trial to be over before you start making money on things.
Because what they're doing is they write the first part of the book before there's even a verdict read, and then they can follow up on that book.
And then they want a follow-up book.
Yeah. It makes more money. But there's what is the other guy? What is his
Howard Bloom?
No. The other guy. James. Is it James? What is his name? I think his first name is James. We watched him in an interview where he was talking about that him and another lady have already started on the book, but they're going to finish it once there's a verdict.
Yeah.
He's like a big Patterson. Thank you, Summer.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I wasn't saying because I didn't speak up, but I was thinking.
Is it James Patterson? I have all of his books.
What?
I have so many of his books.
Yeah, he's a novelist. Like he's
thank you, KK. Yeah, they've already started on the book
in middle school.
Well, they've already started on the book, and they said once the trial was over with, they would finish it up. So yeah, they've got one coming out. The Appleman or whatever that dude's name is, I got his name wrote down in my notebook here. He's got one out already. And Howard Bloom has put out his 4-part series of stories, 4 or 5, however many he's got out now. Hold on, I gotta find this other dude's name. I know I've got it wrote down in here.
Now, see, I didn't realize that Emma Bailey and the Demetrius guy were responsible for selling substances to somebody that took
Died.
their life.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until
I didn't know that
I
either.
I listened to her. I thought they were just arrested for selling. I didn't know that it actually
No.
resulted in somebody's death.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
J. Reuben Appleman is the guy's name. But
Yeah.
yeah, they were with the guy who was he was a college student at U of I, and they were in Washington. The guy ends up taking some of their substances. He ODs. He goes to the hospital.
Hmm.
The hospital lets him out, like I think it was 8 to 12 hours later. He gets his friend to come pick him up. The friend takes him back to his apartment and laid him down. He kept checking on him because he said he was breathing funny, and then he went in there and checked on him that last time, and he wasn't breathing anymore.
Oh
Mm.
shit.
See, I've never heard any of this until I was listening to the Megyn Kelly lady. It was just, oh, I don't know. It was just, it just really angered me to think that this is what the defense is, which I wondered, what is the defense going to do, in order to try to, pull the blame off of Brian. Uh-oh, did I lose you guys?
No,
Oh,
you're
no, I
still
didn't.
No.
No, we're
In order
listening.
to, they maybe, create like a possible other suspect. I kind of figured that much, but I didn't realize that this is the route that they were thinking of going. And
Okay, so when Megyn Kelly says that she spoke to someone on the defense team, she didn't name who it was that she spoke to, did she?
no, and it was either I can't remember if she said she spoke to them or if her team
Okay.
spoke to somebody. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and listen because her videos are very long. So I'll have to go back and listen to get
Okay.
I had
specifics.
to
But
I had to watch her on like 1.5 to get through them.
mhm, yeah.
Yeah, I've got them, but I haven't had time to watch them because y'all know I've been like busy, crazy busy here the last few days. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be home all day tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna start in the morning when I get up and start watching them because I'm still gonna call bullshit on it though until she can produce a receipt saying that this came from one of these defense attorneys with a gag order in place. I'm just gonna call bullshit on it because I just don't believe they're going to tell her anything, or
Yeah.
even her team. I
Yeah,
just
like
don't think
Yeah.
they are.
like
I
why would
think
she be special type of
Right.
I think
thing.
it may have been before the gag order was put into place. Because she was also talking about some other things that was before the gag order. So that,
But the gag order was put out just not long after Brian was arrested, and so would
mhm.
they have had this
But I
footage of
mean,
this black vehicle at that time?
I don't see. I don't know. I don't know. And I mean, Banfield has done the same thing. She was
She's
spitting out.
obsessed.
Oh
She was
She's
yeah,
spitting
obsessed
out a
with
lot
George
of.
Brian.
She was
yeah.
spitting out a lot of information. That was totally going against the gag order.
Right.
So they think they can just do and say whatever. But I mean, I just really hope that's not what it's going to come down to because it's really wrong to re-victimize the victims.
And their
They
families
figure
with
out, yeah,
some bullshit like that.
yeah. I mean, figure
I
out
can
another
tell
way.
you, if what Megyn Kelly has said, if she's lying about it,
Hmm.
she's going to lose all of her credibility
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
mean,
Hey,
if
Kelly
she's
M.
lying about that, then she could get in trouble, couldn't she?
Well, she was also
You might
pointing
not.
out what some other expert lawyers who have spoken out about the case have said about how this isn't going to be as easy as the prosecution is saying. And she was like pointing out the different reasons, and it basically kept leading back to that same little scenario. But it's crappy. It's crappy.
I see what you're saying. So you would think that they could get in trouble because, like, or like you just can't really like be revealing stuff like that, or like, it's kind of speaking out against. But if you have, so what you were just saying, if there's a lawyer involved, yeah, best believe that they've covered their tracks, like from A to Z, in my
We
opinion.
got
Well,
we gotta think about.
I know quite a few lawyers have spoken on the case and given their, expert opinions, which I don't really see how they have an expert opinion when they don't have files and evidence in front of them.
Right.
I mean, they're going by the very vague, paperwork filed that we're seeing. So I don't really see how
Agreed.
they can come to an expert opinion. But it just really aggravated me that this woman, who has millions of subs, even had
It's
the
throwing that narrative
audacity.
out there.
Yeah, it really, really ticked me off. I was
Y'all
mad.
already know how I feel about that narrative because there's absolutely no proof of it.
Yeah.
And for
At
someone
least
to
not that
come
we
out,
know of.
well, I mean, there hasn't been any proof put out to the public about it. I
And
think
if
that
there hasn't been by now, I don't think that they're.
well, I honestly think that if there would have been any type of substance stuff going on with those 4 kids, I think the media would have caught wind of it in the very beginning and started running with that narrative in the very beginning, and they haven't. Um,
And
I
my fear, Scarlett, is that in the victim's cell phone records, maybe they found a phone call, between one of the victims and Emma Bailey.
But
And
Emma was friends with them. Like she
yeah,
was on that one body cam footage.
yeah,
If that wasn't Emma Bailey walking away from that house that night, that very first
yeah,
one that we saw, then she's got a damn twin because
yeah,
I mean, it looks just like her. That's not saying that she was there doing anything,
right,
substance
right.
related, but
But
they were
my
friends with
fear,
her.
is that that's what
They're going to use.
the defense is going to run with.
And if they do that and there is no proof to back that up that there was any substances at all involved in this, that is shitty as hell on them.
But they will. If they can create reasonable doubt, they'll do it.
They're going to do anything they can to create
Yeah,
reasonable doubt because that's their job.
it's
True.
gonna.
But I mean, something like this with 4 college kids, their families are sitting right there. Like you need to show proof of that.
I
You know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
feeling.
But my question is this: if that was the case, I don't know if we know what their toxicology reports are, but wouldn't that show up in wouldn't substances
They
show
didn't
up in the
find any
toxicology?
drugs. There
Well,
was no drug found.
she was insinuating that they were part of running a sales program.
But not.
Not. She
That
didn't ever say. She didn't ever say users, that they were users, but that they
But
were.
they were
That's what
runners.
she was insinuating, and that's what pissed me off.
Which episode was that she did
4,
that?
part
Okay,
4.
no, even alcohol can be, I think that I'm allowed to use that word, can be shown in a toxicology report. I
Yeah.
Well,
believe.
yeah, it is.
As long as it's recent enough. I don't mean to speak ill of anybody. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, the toxicology will show everything, all the way down to caffeine, nicotine. I mean, it shows everything. They get that arterial blood, and they can see everything in the body.
All I know is this case needs to go to trial because we are going to lose our ever loving minds.
I
Really.
just need a date.
Oh
All I
yeah,
need.
summer 2024 is pretty vague.
Yeah, like
Well, I think
We
they were
need like
saying
June
June.
12th.
Yeah, I think they were saying it would be June, didn't they? Like around June.
no, they just said
summer.
Oh, just
summer
summer.
of 2024 because the high school will be out, the college will be out. They're the media will be there. They won't be interfering with traffic and all this and that, and the students and
Is there
all that
anything
stuff.
new on the house?
No, the only thing that I've heard as far as the house was that the Gonzalez family, or just any of the families, if they wanted to file a suit, they could. I want to say it was a civil suit. I could be wrong, but they could file a suit that could possibly keep the house standing. Whether they're going to do that or not, I don't know. It hasn't came out in them saying yes, they're going to do that. Uh, I mean, it's the 24th now, literally 4 days from now.
Yeah.
It's when it's going to be done. I mean, the petition, a lot of people have shared that petition that was done. A lot of people have signed it. Uh, I just don't know this time if the petition's going to be the only thing that's going to be able to stop it. Like, if the judge doesn't come out and do an order, which he can do, then the next best thing would be
Wouldn't it be in
this lawsuit.
wait a minute. Wouldn't it be in Judge's best interest to keep the house standing as well?
I would think
Well,
so.
I was reading where
If I was, oh my gosh. If I was
sometime
Judge and I heard that was happening, I'd be like, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
I was reading where I guess this has happened before in cases where a guilty person ends up walking because of the jurors going to a crime scene, and they like, it was, this one person was like breaking it down. I think they were a lawyer or something. But like, what if the jury goes in there and like they see how big the house is, or all the different directions you would have to go, and they make up their mind. There's no way one person could have done this and nobody
I
heard,
mean,
screaming.
I get that, because I mean, it could go both ways. But
Yeah.
what if something came up during the trial that they needed from that house at that time, and the judge is like, okay, well, I'll give y'all till tomorrow afternoon to get it, or the jury goes in to deliberate and they want to know something about the house and ask to view it with their own
Mhm.
eyes, and the house is not there.
Oh,
Yeah, I
also,
get I see it both ways.
Yeah,
I really do.
it's like a double-edged sword,
I,
honestly.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on this. Sorry. But also, so if you're the defense team, you are going to try to never let that happen, right? Because for what you're like stating exactly. So then you're gonna fight, and then the judge or jury or whoever decides that they or the judge it won't let you do it because it's like you've proven your case, like where you can't let them go and do that because that doesn't happen often. Like, it does happen, but it doesn't happen often. And in my opinion, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it has to do with the way you just probable,
Mhm.
just does that make sense? It makes sense to me. I might be all off, but you have to prove that it's okay for the jury to do that or go through the crime scene. And I think there's a lot of red tape when it comes to that. That's what. There you go. That's what I mean. A lot of red tape.
Well,
I
it's
just
weird because both the prosecution and the defense agreed that the house can come down. And the only thing I can conclude is that they know that it could really push the jury, in the opposite direction for either prosecution or defense. Because the defense could go in and say, look at all these steps he had to have gone up and come back down, and you like the sound barriers, that are not in the house. How could none of this have been heard? And I don't know. I'm just
Well,
like
no,
thinking about it.
that's exactly my point. It's like,
But then it could
I'm.
work in prosecution's favor too,
That's why I'm saying.
based on the phone pings. But
Hmm. Well, so you don't
I don't
want
know.
a jury to be able to do that if you're the that's where I think the defense that I don't know how to explain it.
I
I
think
think
that's why they both agreed for the house
mm,
to come down.
yeah.
Is what? Sorry,
What?
you're saying that's the reason why the house is coming down? I
I think that's
misunderstood.
why both prosecution and defense agreed
Oh.
for it to come down, because they both know that house can sway the jury in the opposite direction of what they want.
Mhm. Yeah.
Would that be a fair trial though? Because we want him to have the fairest trial. That is his
Yeah,
right. He needs to have a fair trial. That way, at the very end of this, he can't
yeah.
say he didn't have one.
I mean, I definitely feel like with everything that
Somebody's got something in the background playing.
I've got it sorted, Scarlett. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead, Avery.
um crap, I forgot what was the question.
Oh,
Got
I
it.
was saying that like he needs to have a fair trial. That way, when all this is done and over with, and the
You
trial
was
Oh
is
yeah.
over with, he can't come back and say that he
Oh yeah.
didn't have a fair trial.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think that with everything that the defense is doing, I mean, he has like the dream team. I don't feel like there's any way he could ever, claim that he didn't have a fair trial.
I
Just,
don't believe
I
for
mean,
one minute
you know,
Ann
there's
Taylor would
there's so many
be a
cases where the
reputation up
house,
like that.
there's so many cases where, the house where the crime happened was burnt down, or, but those people still get a fair trial. I just don't really think the house would make or break it being a fair trial. But that's just my opinion.
Also,
But if
my
that
opinion
who's
too. He's got like the greatest dream team when it comes to dream teams. For a public defending office is in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Devil Doll, what was you saying?
I think am I still lagging?
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Um, it was the same. I think Ann Taylor knows she wouldn't she's got a top drawer reputation, and I don't think for one minute that she would like show herself up or anything like that. I think BK's been set up. He's been set up to be framed. That's my opinion the whole time. The pick because like he's PhD studies and stuff like that. But for for them to say what if the house got knocked down on October when it was meant to get knocked down, and they went back in after it. So what if in a couple of months' time they decide shit we brought everything else sorry we brought everything we brought the house down, we can't get back to it.
Right. Thank you, Richie. I don't know. I just feel like it's a huge mistake to knock it down. I'm just scared that the trial's going to get started and there's something that they're going to need from that house.
Mhm.
Do you think
They're
do
not
any of
going
you
to.
think that the murder weapon the murder weapon could be in that house? Oh, sorry, the scudder weapon could be in that house,
Do we think the murder weapon could still be there?
in the house planted,
Mm,
and that's why they're taking it
Wait,
down by sections, and you're no allowed drones flying overhead.
he wouldn't have time to bury the weapon.
yeah, I don't
Uh,
know where he would have hit it out of that house.
flush
So,
to the
so,
toilet.
you know what? I think that's actually so. There is so much that's like, how could this happen? How could that happen? Like, so like, for me personally, like, I wouldn't just leave anything to question, or to chance, not question.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just yeah, I just wouldn't chance it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wouldn't either.
I think he's either buried that knife somewhere along with the clothes, and only he knows where they're at. And then that way, if he was going to use them again, it would be very easy for him to go back to and find. Or that knife is at the bottom of Snake River.
Yep.
I've got a
Or even
feeling the
or
Go
even
ahead.
the trip to Pennsylvania, he could have discarded it in any damn state that he went through.
Yeah.
That sucker
And
could be anywhere.
oh yeah, and it's probably in some landfill somewhere, possibly. If he threw it in the
I think
trash on the way.
if it's to do with the if it's to do with the frats, I think it possibly could be buried underneath the U of I tower tank
The
because you
U
would
of
see
I
it
what?
every day.
The U of I what tank?
See the tank, the tank thing that says the U of I, and it
Oh, the
sits
water tower.
right next to. Yeah, I think they've maybe kind of, but just a possibility that they've maybe put it under the areas. Like if we're the one people is involved, then it could be like a trophy thing just to look at what they done. I don't know. It's just I've just always thought that water tank's just held a wee bit of significance for me.
You're talking about the water tower?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wouldn't we all shit though if
could be
that generic knife
could be a
that
bit
was
far
written
fetched.
on the inventory report? Remember, they just had number
Knife.
one knife.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't we all just be like mind blown?
I mean, honestly, it would make sense just because how they wrote it, knife, and didn't get the description
Yeah.
because they know that the public was going to see the paperwork.
Yep.
And so they wanted to keep that. And then whenever they went in and maybe redid it, put the description.
Hmm.
So I can see that happening. But I mean, if that's the case, he's a dumbass for driving all the way
Yeah.
across country with a murder weapon in his car.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, if he's the one who did it, I'd say he's already a dumbass for taking his phone, his
In
own
his car.
vehicle,
Yeah.
his,
Yeah. Well,
you
he's
know,
an extra dumbass if he drove across the country with his dad in the car with a murder weapon.
hmm
Okay, but
Doesn't make
whoever did
sense.
this is still a freaking ninja in my mind. Like, I do not want to give them credit. I am not giving them credit. Don't get me wrong, but like, all the timing and
I'm
just
into that. Yep.
it's just
It's
it's
going to
so
be
annoying.
interesting to hear both the states' evidence on or their how they present that to the jury of how he got through the house that quick, and it's going to be interesting to hear how the defense rebuts that. You see what I'm saying? To make it like there's no way he could have done it in this
See how at the
amount of time.
beginning, see at the beginning when Fry came out and said he thinks it was a targeted attack, and then you seen on video, see the jacket Maddie was wearing that night that was discarded by the fire tank just on Taylor Avenue.
Yeah, there was a jacket, but they never did come out and say
Yeah,
though if that jacket was if that's the one that she was wearing, but because it was weird how they found it there by the fire hydrant. It did look like the one that Maddie was wearing that
yeah,
night, but then they just like
and
threw it back down.
yeah, but the fact that Fry said it was a targeted attack, maybe
Right.
they've alluded to that because the jacket wasn't there at the time, and then when they've done the searches, have no realised that they should have took that and processed that for evidence. But maybe the target attack came from the jacket Maddie was the jacket Maddie was wearing that night was now gone.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that. I mean, it could be.
I don't
That's why
know.
we need to get this trial started, y'all.
Yeah.
For real.
I am interested though in this truck that allegedly pulled off right behind the Elantra.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if it's the black truck that we seen on the Linda Lane footage that they're talking about, or if it's on the footage of the car leaving the house at 420.
That's what I'm wondering too.
Because
Because the
they're
Can
way she worded it was a truck pulling out and leaving right behind the Elantra. And so I was like, what?
Oh wow. Hmm.
I'm just trying to think of what
hold on just 1 second, y'all. God, I can't type tonight for some reason.
because the truck that went by you in Banfield definitely looked like DM.
Yeah, there was one that Marina, have a good night. There was one in the Banfield body cam footage that looked like the truck that was in a picture with Dylan. I can't say 100% sure though that it's that same truck, just because it's dark in the body cam footage. You really can't tell the color of it when it goes underneath the light. It does look like on the tailgate when the light hits the tailgate that is like a blue color.
Mhm.
So I can't say 100%
I've
it's
not
the same.
noticed
It's
that.
the same truck. And but like I said, in the Linda Lane footage, we did see the guy coming from the way of the from the back of those apartments to that black or dark colored SUV and getting in it and leaving close to the same time that they're claiming that Brian Kohlberger left the area.
Do we know what type of vehicle the Demetrius guy drove?
No,
I
and I know that
reckon it.
Emma's car was in a body cam footage when she got pulled over, but I don't remember if it showed the type of car that she had.
Lord have mercy. I wonder if the victims even knew what Emma was up to, like what her lifestyle was. I mean, I'm sure she wasn't like just blasting that, or I don't know, maybe she was. I just see this getting real nasty now in trial. Scarlett, you may need to have blood pressure medicine sitting next to you.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna need the blood pressure medicine if I don't hurry up and get a date for the trial. Honestly, like all I need is whatever date jury selection starts, just so I
But
can let everybody know that from then to 6 weeks later, I'm unavailable.
well, I mean, okay, so they're estimating the trial to be 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
And summer is what, 8 weeks?
Uh,
9 weeks?
I'd say 10 weeks, probably, give or take, just depending on when school lets out and school starts back up.
Let's see, here school gets out in June and goes back in August.
Oh, damn. I think
Yeah.
ours let out like the end of May and start back the middle part of August. And see, somebody had mentioned something about maybe they would start after the 4th of July weekend, but if they do that, then that's going to put them, if the trial does last 6 weeks or even longer, that's going to put them literally cutting it close to when school starts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're going to probably, if the judge agrees with it and they can get everybody in there in agreement, I think it's going to start probably the first part of June, so they can go ahead and get it done and over with, just in case it goes over the 6 week mark. Because I mean, it could very well go past the 6 week mark, especially if they got the 4th of July weekend. If somebody gets sick and they're not able to come into court that day and they have to take up a recess for a day or something like that, like anything can come up, a death in a family, like we've seen that in Lloyd Vallows. One of the attorneys had a death in her family,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to do a few day recess. So anything can come up. So I think it's going to be, if they all agree to it, the first part of the summer, first part of June.
Listen, ladies, you guys are all going to need to do my wall Pilates workouts because if we're going to sit on our asses for 6 weeks, we got to be doing something. We can't just sit for 6 weeks. Can you imagine the jurors? My God. I couldn't sit like that for 6 weeks straight.
Especially in some of those courtrooms that's got the very uncomfortable hard wood chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see how they do it, honestly.
I don't either. My ass goes numb on the toilet after 2 minutes. There's just no way.
My back would be killing me. All right, y'all. I guess I'm fixing to get out of here for the night. I need to try to get some sleep. Thank God I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow.
Unfortunately, I do. I still haven't found a gift for my sister because she has everything.
Just give her a card and say Merry Christmas.
Shoot. I'm not trying to die.
Hey, it's
can I s- can
thought that counts.
Huh?
Oh, Vapor says she has a video.
I'm not. I'm not even dealing with Vapor right now. I'm just not dealing with him.
Oh my God, I need that video. Summer, I need it. I need that evidence.
Y'all ain't right.
You know we love you though, Avery.
I know. I'll
I
tell you
still
what.
can
You
I
guys,
just say
Yeah, go ahead.
can I just say thanks to everybody on panel and chat for being patient with me and stuff like that, and
Oh, you are very welcome.
thank you for accepting me into your community, and I feel safe upon this panel and chat. In 10 months, and that's me just finding the courage. So I'd like to thank you all, and you all have a very merry, nice crimble, and I hope you get everything that you asked for Santa, and hopefully I'll come up in the panel next time, Charlotte, if that's okay.
Sure.
absolutely. I love your accent, and
Oh yes, I love her
I
accent's
can't
wonderful.
decipher everything. I did hear Santa Claus, but I love it.
But yeah,
I'm
anytime
going
you
to
want to
get.
go ahead.
Do you know what I done? I went and actually put in earphones just to see if you could hear me better that way.
Wait, say that again.
I put in earphones in case it stopped to crackling, and you could hear me better that way.
Oh yeah, your phone hasn't been crackling at all.
No, the last little while that you've been up here, it's been fine.
All right, that's good. That's good. But thank you anyway. Peace out. Be safe, and have a lovely crimble with your families.
Well,
And
thank you. I
I'll
hope
be
you
up
have
on
one
your
as
next
well.
panel.
Okay.
I'll be up
You
on your
have
next. Oh, bye.
okay.
And I'll be
That's
here. Thank you very much for giving me that safe place. Thank you.
oh,
Thanks, chat.
you are very
Peace
welcome.
out.
Thank you for
Be safe.
joining us. Have a good day.
Bye, Double Doll.
You as well. Thanks, lovely.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye. Bye. Right. Okay.
Bye.
You all stay safe. Bye. Drop me, Charlotte, because I don't know what to do.
Okay, I'll drop you.
Right.
Okay, I always have to remember she's like so many hours ahead of us. It's probably daylight where she's at now.
I was just looking at her name. I just realized, like, I thought Devil Doll is kind of cute, but then I just seen the 666. I was like, ooh.
I actually met her in it was either CJ's chat or Dago's chat. I can't remember which one.
Well, she
It was
seems so nice, but I don't think I ever want to piss her off.
Elliot, yeah, she's from she did say Scotland, right?
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think she said Scotland. The amazing Tiff, we love you too. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope you and your family have a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Too fast. Merry Christmas to you as well, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Mountain Mama, how are you?
Thank you, baby.
Okay, I just saw a comment.
Y'all, I'm not going to lay naked under the Christmas tree this year because I've been doing it the past 13 years and not a damn thing happens except I lay there freezing.
Oh my god.
I think this time I'm just going to go to bed.
Oh my god, that was hilarious, Avery. I mean, you could always try the fanny pack. I don't think it would work, but it's something new, and it, you know,
Oh my god.
musical Merry Christmas to you as well.
A fanny pack and high heels.
Oh, Vapor says it's not going to work.
Damn vapor.
Okay, it's 8:20 here. Okay, so she said it's 8:20 in the morning there, and yes, she's in Scotland. Okay, thank you, Devil Doll. I thought that's what she had said.
But is she what day is it for her? Isn't she like
No, okay, so
what
it's
is
the
this
24th. It's the
oh
24th for her.
okay.
Yeah. So like musical, it's 7 p.m. where musical is, but still on the 24th.
Wow. That's so I could never keep up with all those times.
When I had Crime Crazy on here as a mod, I had to always keep up with her time. So I would know, like, if we were going to do something, I'd have to count 15 hours from my time to her time because she was in Australia as well. Yeah, they're
Wow.
all in the future, Meta Mom. Yeah, she's 6 hours ahead of me, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think the UK is 6 hours ahead of me also. Okay, yeah, Scott just put it in there. Yeah, UK is +6 from Central Standard Time. Yeah. So yeah, I'm about to get out of here because I'm not going anywhere. Thank God it rained tonight, y'all, and I don't have to go do pecans tomorrow. Thank God. But I got to get up and start cooking tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop down. But I enjoyed listening to y'all.
Well, thank you for
And
coming up.
yeah, thank you for having me up.
For sure. Hey, Harbinger, how are you? So, and I'm gonna let you know what I think of the video. I'm sure it will be fine.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Tonka, I hate I don't know. I hate cooking altogether. But damn, when you got to cook these big ass meals, it's just, oh, I hate it. And I'm the type of person when I cook, I don't like nobody in my kitchen.
Oh, me either.
Like, the kitchen's got to
All
be.
I want is dressing. That's all I want is dressing.
Girl, that's what I'm making dressing tomorrow. But I do the chicken dressing, where I put dressing or chicken in it, because not everybody puts chicken in it.
Oh
Okay, I
god, I
do
have to have chicken.
onions, eggs, and then the cornbread, and then the chicken broth. And I make like a big, huge pan of it.
Oof, and I could eat half of a huge pan of it.
I love chicken dressing. Oh my god, or duck dressing. Duck dressing is, oh my god, it is so good.
Now that I've never had.
Okay, Summer, have a good night. Yeah, duck dressing is the best.
But chicken dressing, I will put my best leggings on if you're cooking chicken dressing.
All of my kids love it. So every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, I cook a dressing. Michelle, have a wonderful night. I cook that every year, and I have to make sure that there's at least 3 to 4 cans of cranberry sauce. Because for some reason, nobody in my house can eat the dressing without the cranberry sauce.
I like the jelly cranberry.
Yes, that's what we get. The jelly cranberry sauce. Your kitchen is the type that you just have to see.
You're making me hungry.
I can't go nobody nibbling either when I'm cooking. I can't stand that when I'm in the kitchen trying to cook and somebody's coming in there talking about, I just want to taste. I don't put up with that.
I used to do that to my mom. As fast as she would be making those deviled eggs and putting them in the fridge, is as fast as they'd be going in my belly. She'd be
Oh,
so pissed by the time it was dinner.
Madam Mom, you have a Merry Christmas as well. I can't stand that. And I will slap the shit out of somebody's hands. Like,
Oh,
don't come in there. Don't
you
touch my food when I'm cooking.
you would have hated me and my sisters because my mom was always so formal on, the holidays and broke out like the fine china and everything just had to be like set out just so perfectly. And we would have a food fight every damn time. And every time my mom would stand up and throw her napkin down on the plate and she would say, I just don't know what I did to deserve this. And she'd leave mad as fire.
Oh, poor thing. Y'all should have been ashamed, Avery. Y'all should seriously be ashamed.
We'd have mashed potatoes on the ceiling.
Oh, I would be. I would be. Because, see, my kitchen has to stay clean. I can't stand a dirty kitchen. It has to be clean. Like, counters have to be every day, several times a day, have to be wiped off. It's just my OCD kicks in with that. And that's why I don't allow anybody in the kitchen when I'm cooking.
Secretly though, I think she liked it because we'd always find her later out on the porch having her coffee and smoking her Virginia Slims, and she'd always say, "Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy that?"
She just didn't want y'all to think that she liked it. I would have a fit though. Y'all, my OCD would have like kicked in big time.
My sister Desiree always started it. She'd always get a spoonful of mashed potatoes and flick it and hit me right between the eyes. She'd start it every time.
Are you sure, Avery?
Positive. She's evil.
You sure you didn't start a few of them?
I'm positive.
Okay, if you say so. I'll believe it because you're telling me you didn't, because I don't have any proof otherwise.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe we need to talk to the sister and get the scoop on it.
Oh. Yeah, let's not do that.
Oh, okay. Why not?
Why? Oh, no need to bring the family into this.
I think we would hear a different story.
All right, I'm hopping down. Good night, JC. Good night, Kelly.
All right, girl. Have a good night. If I don't,
Kelly's-
which I'm pretty sure I will speak to you before Christmas, but if not, I hope you and Jaden have a wonderful Christmas.
Oh, yeah. We are going to be with my girls and everything. I think Kelly passed out from her wine.
Yeah, and she's not even muted. Oh, well.
Yep, she's probably knocked out, wine bottle in her hand. All right, good night, y'all.
All right, have a good night. All right, JC, are you and Kelly still up here? Oh, maybe they both went out on us, y'all. Just on, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas as well. Tonka, Merry Christmas to you and your family. All right, so I don't know where Kelly is or JC. So I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, kick them both. They probably have went to sleep. Okay, Kelly's got something playing in the background. Thank you, Justin. All right, yeah. Well, I'm about to get out of here for the night. Let me kick both of them down real quick before we end it. Thank you, Carrie. Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. If I don't talk to any of y'all, or because I more than likely will go live tomorrow night, my usual time. But if for some reason y'all are not able to make it, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, you and your family. If y'all want to come hang out with us tomorrow night, that would be awesome. If not, I completely understand. But I love you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And I will talk to y'all later. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. KK, have a wonderful night. And I want to see the Nutcracker. So send me a pic. All right. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later.